Bars.
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 I hate you all.
Bars.
Hello, everybody.
Bars.
Why am I saying hello, everybody? Kipling, this is your
Yeah,
show.
this is my show. I'm just so used to you taking over.
You are also
Hello,
in the
everyone. It's
I
me.
am in a suit, yeah. I'm large and in charge at the moment.
Okay.
Fucking large and in charge.
Alright.
You know, what are you gonna say?
suit. Large and in charge.
That's
Large
right.
and in bars.
Hey, bars.
We're all gonna be behind bars soon if you're not careful.
Oh boy. Okay.
Okay. Hello. Good evening, one and all. Welcome to the Kipling Senpai channel.
Yay.
We're doing some D&D today. It's the start of hopefully a long campaign, if these guys can, survive it. How's everyone doing today?
Doing well.
Cats.
You know what's funny is you say if we can survive it. I think the real challenge is going to be, can you survive our level of bullshit?
Yeah, you won't. We have the
Yeah.
worst party comp known to man and will survive longer than you will.
That's right. You know why we're going to survive longer than he will, Noodle? Bars.
We're horrific people. And
Well, we
bars.
are horrific people.
Bars.
Bars. Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Different game, different world.
Yeah, but then it makes even less sense, and then it makes Kipling want to kill himself even more.
That's fair.
Bars.
This is just
Wow.
the can we make Kipling kill himself before the
Yeah.
end of.
Yeah.
I give him 10 sessions.
That's
Ooh,
I give it
generous.
Wow,
it
That's
3.
generous as shit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
doing
think
3
I'll
also.
survive 10 sessions.
Dear, oh dear.
Oh man.
Yeah, this has been a very long time coming for those of you that have known my struggle of constantly asking for help and ideas. And hopefully we can get through this. So, if everyone is ready, we can make a start. What do you reckon?
Bars.
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 I'll take that as the. We're going to do yes/no questions. 1 bars for yes, 2 bars for no. Is that
Okay.
going to be it now?
Yeah.
Bars,
Dr.
bars.
Bars. Bars.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, Dr. Phil.
1 bars for yes, Dr. Phil for no.
What have I done?
Oh fuck.
Dear.
So how is everyone?
I did ask that, and you all sort of went crazy.
We said bars. I mean, we were telling you how we were.
You
Sorry.
speaking is my trigger. It's gonna be a rough go of it.
Yeah.
Do you all
I'm
wanna
excited.
Introduce yourselves.
I am
Bars.
excited.
Phil, you
Bars.
go first. Dr. Phil.
All right, are we introducing ourselves or our characters?
Nah, just yourselves for now.
All right. Hi, I'm Phil's Gaming. I'm a sometimes random variety broadcaster here on Twitch, where I play random shit. This morning I played Planet Coaster. You can most often find me Saturday and Sunday mornings at twitch.tv/Phils_gaming. And on Saturday afternoons around 2 or 3 p.m. EST, you can find myself, Kipling Senpai, and Brutal Bree over on Brutal Bree's channel, where we run our other D&D campaign, Awakening, which has been running for almost a year now. So that's
Wanna
me.
go next, Bree?
My name's Bree. You can find me, Brutal Bree, everywhere. Don't laugh at me, Noodle. I just said my name, bro. What's funny
Bars.
about it?
The bars.
Bars. My name's Bars. You can find me at Twitch TV/Bars in all caps.
You better change your channel name to Brutal Bars after this.
Brutal Bars. That's gonna be it.
She has worms in her veins as well.
And my blood
No.
is
Her blood is earthworm.
Oh, that's right. Her blood is earthworms.
My blood is earthworms, and I stream every day on Twitch at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Brutal Bree. I'm Brutal Bree everywhere. Bars.
Noodle.
Yeah, I'm Noodle.
When are you
I-
going to stream again?
Never.
He streamed
It's
like a
been
month
so
ago.
long.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true.
Okay. It
I've
was a
done-
fluke.
Yeah. Drax.
Okay.
All right.
I'm Noodle.
I'm Zardrax. You can find me at Twitch TV/Zardrax, XARDDRAX. Variety gamer, streamer, just a dude. Like hanging with these guys. Stop by.
Fucking rusty cutlass.
Not next season. We'll see how it goes.
Ooh.
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 Well, we will see how it goes, I guess, yeah? I feel like, Noodle, if you're not going to promote yourself from like a Twitter capacity, you should promote your drive-through
game.
RPG bullshit, yeah.
Well, I have a game that I made called Fallen Stars. It comes out in a few months, maybe. If you want to playtest it, it's on. There's a pinned tweet on my Twitter at Leith Brownlee.
Bars.
Bars.
I'll find
It's
it
a
and put it
survival
up.
horror TTRPG, all about just a shit ton of zombies, kind of like Left 4 Dead or Vermintide, but with a magic system in which your blood can be earthworms. Coming soon, earthworm blood. The DLC for free.
Oh, damn.
Coming soon to a blood near you, earthworms.
Earthworms.
What have I done?
Kipling, you fucked up.
Bars.
Bars.
Oh well, at least it'll be fun.
Should I just flip to the ending scene now?
Yeah, probably should.
Thanks for stopping by.
course.
Show's
It's been
over,
fun,
day
thanks.
one. Right. There's no introductions for me. I'm Kipling. Probably know me from such shows as Awakening and the Kipling Senpai show. Right here, most days, unless I forget, which happens. But yeah, variety caster, all that jazz. At the moment, in the middle of a bit of an arc thing. And today, the GM of Nightsphear. So, if y'all are ready to go,
I'm ready.
Bars.
Bars.
we can
Bars.
go. Bars. Yeah. Bars indeed. Okay. If I can get to my right page. Welcome, one and all, to the world of Elucia. A world of magic and monsters, of wizards and wonderment. A world of dungeons and, of course, wyverns. Our story takes place on the continent of Valmiira, a fairly prosperous continent currently in the midst of preparing to celebrate 200 years of peace. It's the evening of the 12th day of Summer's Eve, and despite the setting sun, an oddly warm breeze gently blows across the land, signaling the ever-approaching warmth of the summer months. As we follow this breeze across Valmiira, we see the usually bustling docks of Meirin slowly emptying of people as they retire to their preferred watering holes after a long day of business. Looking north towards the shores of the Twilight Isles, we would see the distant towers of Everdusk, where the Council of Mages are undoubtedly arguing over which school of magic is superior. We float over the royal capital of Moonhaven, where, judging by the hustle and bustle of the busy streets, you could easily mistake it for being the middle of the afternoon. The breeze shifts sharply to the east, and we're carried over to where our story begins. A single horse-drawn carriage trundles along a well-traveled dirt road. Its destination? The town of Rindale, a modest riverside farming town situated just south of the Fairdale Mountains. A cloaked figure sits at the front of the carriage, silently directing the horses at a steady pace, without speaking a word to the occupants. Looking inside, we see 4 strangers, unknowingly drawn to Rindale on this particular evening with a common goal in mind. As we, the viewers, look across the 4 of you, what do we see? Start with you, Phil.
All right, well, you see Junior Valetti.
He's a halfling, a little over 3 feet tall, and always keeps himself kind of nice and proper. Wears a nice cloak, as a sword, but it's kind of more for show than anything else. And I see a nice crossbow on his back, and hey, he's just kind of sitting around, looking around, seeing what's what. Who these people I'm here with, and hey, just kind of keep it to myself. I keep a little journal, writing a little note down there. But that's me. Got nice, kind of like darker colored hair, slicked back, little bit of a beard. You know what I'm saying? Planning my my next, plans, business operations, and seeing what kind of interesting and unique items is out there. I run a line of general goods outfit, a merchant kind of stores. Always looking to see what the rest of the continent has to offer in terms of different wares, different things I ain't seen before. Something that I could bring over to the shop, you know what I'm saying? Work out some business deals, that kind of thing.
Okay. Bree. Who are we?
I am Sora Radon. Looking at me, you see a strikingly beautiful wood elf. Probably keeping to myself, not really making eye contact with anyone. I have longer than shoulder length, but not super long, brownish red hair that's thick and probably curled at the end, just naturally, kind of ringlets fall. She looks not disinterested, but just she's kind of she's not paying attention. She's kind of lost in thought and maybe just staring down at her hands or looking off into the distance as we ride.
Okay. And Noodle.
You see a very tall-looking high elf named Thalan Venora. You know that his name is Thalan Venora because it's inscribed. It's engraved into his rapier, which he has been looking at the entire time he's been on this cart. Because frankly, he doesn't want to look at the disgusting people around him. All of them disgusting. Don't know how I got onto this cart, quite frankly. He's dressed very finely, clean-shaven, mostly because he can't grow any facial hair. And he's got his short brown hair slicked back. He's got a hood over his head to protect him from the disgusting state of the people around him.
And last but not least, Zardrax.
And Bolzmir Savage is a pale man, average height, human, bald, some facial hair, stares off into nothing because he's blind. Both eyes, pale white. Doesn't talk at all, just listens, smells, hears heartbeats. Very simple man.
Okay. As the sun sets behind the carriage, it slowly draws to a halt outside of the town of Rindale. You hear a muffled speaking outside, and after a few minutes pass, you hear a knocking at the door of the carriage.
Hey,
All right, out you get.
Were we here already?
Very short journey.
Yeah, I guess so. Time to get exploring, huh?
Yes, well, women and children first.
All right, then, after you, ma'am. And I'm gonna just kind of open the side of the carriage door and put my arm out for Sora to walk out.
She kind of gives you like not a shitty look, but more of like a really, like you really think you need to hold the door for me type of look. And she just kind of ducks her head down and quickly exits the carriage.
All right, who's next here?
You can go. I'll hold the door for you.
Quite the gentleman there, thank you. And what's your name there, friend? I don't know if I caught it when we was riding in the carriage together.
You don't know me?
I mean, is you someone I'm supposed to be
You're some of
acquainted
the
with?
Venora family. Surely you've heard of the Venora family from Moonhaven.
Have I ever heard of the Venora family?
Roll me a history check.
Oh, the first roll.
The first
The
roll.
first row.
You would have heard the name. The Venora family, they're a fairly well-esteemed noble family within the city of Moonhaven. They tragically lost the heads of the households to an assassination.
My
Was,
apologies there, Mr. Venora.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Name's Junior.
Well met, Junior. I'll hold the door for you.
Hey, well, thank you.
And I'll just stroll my way out.
And Bolgemir's going to sit here and wait till he leaves. Because I know I've got to struggle to get out of the carriage.
I just kind of look at Bodgemere and notice that he's not moving, and I just kind of shake my head and walk out. Right.
And then as they leave, I feel around as if I'm unable to make my way, but really Bolgemir can make his way just fine. But he's playing the wounded chicken.
Okay. So, as you each step out of the carriage, you are met with a rather small town. Pretty similar to the image that we've got here. It's just your standard sort of wooden buildings, thatched roofs. There's some stone structures. Looks like a fairly small farming town. You see a few people dotted around, milling around. It's sort of later in the evening, so it's not too busy. Most people have retired to their houses or the taverns. And in front of you stands a man. If I can remember where I put him. Who looks a little bit like this. If that's popped up.
Yeah.
So he looks across each of you with a bit of a stern expression and welcome to Rindale. My name is Morrow. I'm the captain here of the guard. So any trouble you cause, you'll be speaking to me.
Hey there, no trouble here, Cap. Nice to meet you. Name's Junior.
Stick my hand out and go to shake it.
He shakes it. Very, very firm handshake.
Okay.
So, tell us here, Morrow. Was like a good place in town to, get some food, get a drink. Nice bed to lay a head on at the end of the night.
Well, there isn't much here, but you've got the Pig's Belly Inn. That's, well, where most travelers go. I don't, frequent there myself, too many ruffians. But, well, it's all we've got, being a small town.
Just the one inn? Yes? It's a
Oh.
very small town.
He looks around and it is a very small town that you see over his shoulder.
Well, do you really think we're gonna have many being this small?
Sort of waves a hand behind him.
I just don't think I've ever seen a town with just the one inn.
Well, I'm sure this isn't the only one.
He
Well, I hope
sort of
so.
he sort of looks you up and down and sniffs. Looks across each of you and
So, what's your business here?
I'm meeting a friend.
Yes. The same as her.
The same friend?
No.
No.
Hmm.
Hopefully not.
You too?
Nods over at Junior and Borgmere.
Yes, same. Same.
Hey, meeting a friend. I like to, make my way around the continent, see what a lot of different towns got to offer. So what do you say this place is called? The Big Belly Inn?
Yeah, that's right.
And is there who's the proprietor there?
It's a big word,
Well-
proprietor.
Yeah, the guy who runs the shop,
Yes.
Who's
I know
like
what it
the,
means.
like the barkeeper or whatever.
Surprised that you do.
Oh, yes. That'll be, Al.
Al? All right, then. Is Al a particularly pleasant individual?
Well, everyone in town seems to like him.
All right, then. And anywhere else? What's like, like you guys got like a place to go shop? Like if I want to hey, get some more bolts for my crossbow or, take a look at some of the nice clothing. What's a town kind of known for? What's special about Rindale?
I think
Well,
most special about it is its size, if I'm honest. I've seen somewhere quite this small.
Hey, well, not every town is built upon a mountain with giant castles and shit.
No, sadly.
Hey, there's a great big continent out there, man.
Yes. Yes, big
People
continent.
don't need to
small town.
overcompensate.
And what does that mean?
Oh, you don't know what overcompensate means?
Oh, I know what it means. I'm just for everybody else around.
I don't need to educate anyone. You can do that.
My friend, I
And
think
no,
she
it's
means you
fine.
have a small penis.
Sora just laughs and starts to slowly walk towards the town.
Yes.
Okay. So he turns Moro turns to Junior and
well, we've not got much. Again, as you say, this is a rather small town. General wares you'd be looking for. Lisa's store. It's just down the road from the Pig's Bellies Inn. There's not much there, but I'm sure she'll have what you're looking for if it's just simple things. As for fine clothes, well, you're not going to get much to match big city tastes.
he sort of tosses a glance over at Thalon.
But I'm sure you'll find something.
Yeah, all right then, Captain. Well, I won't trouble you too much more. Looks like we getting ready to head in, but I appreciate it.
No problem. Again, any trouble and you'll be seen to me.
Yeah, understood. All right, no trouble here.
Yes, no trouble here.
Okay. And so do each of you travel towards the town?
Yeah, I'm heading in.
Okay.
Kinda head
I think
down.
I'm gonna pull the captain aside for a second as they walk off.
Okay.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a person named Trista. Do you know of this person?
Trista. Nope. Can't say I have. Name doesn't ring a bell. What do they look like?
I cannot quite say. But I was planning on meeting somebody here named Trista.
Okay. Nope. As I said, name doesn't ring a bell. I'm sure if you ask around, if they're
Thank
from the town, someone's bound to know who they are.
you. That is great. Thank you very much. By the way, can you point me in the correct direction? Just give me a general idea of which way to head to the inn.
Turns around and you'd see down the road. It's pretty much
No, I
one
wouldn't.
street. I mean, you wouldn't, but everyone else would see. It's
How
just.
dare you, Kipling?
Yeah.
How
What-
dare
what
you?
the
Insensitive jerk.
Oh,
What is wrong with you, dude?
oh
Bars.
dear. Oh dear.
Bars.
So, you would sense, or anyone else looking would see, that it's from the entrance to the town. One straight, long street with plenty of buildings either side. Plenty in a small town sense. He turns, looks.
Straight down, this way. Turn left at the end. Second building on the right.
All right. I'm going to kind of scurry a little bit faster to catch up with the other three that are walking.
Okay.
Man, nice place.
As I'm eagerly like looking around at everything passing
Yes. It is unique, isn't it?
It smells like pig shit here.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the fucking roads, right? How the roofs is thatched. Walking along a dirt trail here, it ain't like the nice cobblestone cities of anywhere else, but it's got like a nice little charm to it.
No, I don't think you understand, my friend. It smells like fucking pig shit. Really bad. Like not normal.
I mean, maybe they got like a fucking slaughterhouse or something nearby, or a little farm. Pig
It is
took a shit.
possible. It is possible.
What, you can't hold your breath and walk a little faster there? Come on now. Look at his little legs. You gotta run to keep up with me.
I say as I kind of like
As-
continue to scurry along.
Okay. As you're walking, what is each of your passive perceptions?
Uh-oh.
13.
11.
15.
Okay.
13.
Okay, Sora, you would notice as you're walking that you would each get some funny looks from passers-by. They don't really see that many people from out of town that often, other than the occasional merchant or just someone passing through, usually on their own. But they're not just staring at you four. There's a lot of people sort of pointing towards the outside of town.
I'm gonna act like I don't notice them kind of pointing and just try to kind of look wherever they're pointing nonchalantly. See if I can see anything.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh god.
Most of these people human, by the way, in this town.
Yes. Yeah. There's a couple of halflings,
Mhm.
but for the most part, everyone here is human.
9. Do I get advantage because they were pointing? So I knew
I
where to
would
look.
say yes if you weren't trying to nonchalantly just do
Yeah.
it out of the corner of your eye.
Glance.
So yeah, from doing that, you can't really see much. You assume they're just pointing at the carriage that was parked there. It was probably a fancier carriage than they're used to seeing.
Are they having
Okay.
conversations while they're pointing?
They would be.
Could I
Yeah.
pick up what they're saying?
Roll me a perception check. It's fairly quiet at the moment, so I will give you advantage. Not that you need it. You probably hear faint whispering of, "What the hell's going on out there? What is that? Is that wind? Tornado? You don't get tornadoes around these parts."
Okay. I'm not telling them anything.
Okay.
Sora just throws her hood up and puts her head down and keeps walking.
Yeah. Alan's just walking towards the tavern.
Okay.
Yeah, Junior would be doing the same.
Same.
Got other business to attend to, quite frankly.
All right. So you continue towards the tavern. As you get to the end of the street, who would you say is in front?
Me. Sora definitely is trying to. She doesn't want to be like hanging out with them. They're not her friend. She doesn't really know them. She's just trying to get to where she needs to be.
Okay. Please roll me, as you get to the end of the street, a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, I die. Oh wow, that's
You
another
die.
9.
Okay, as you get to the end of the
You die.
street,
I
you
die.
put down, maybe not looking completely where you're going,
Mhm.
are suddenly hit by a fairly substantial amount of force. Not enough to quite knock you down. And as you look down, there is a small child at your feet. They seem to have fallen from the force of hitting you. They look up and, oh, sorry, miss. I'm ever so sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going.
Clearly.
I do a perception check to see if he stole anything from her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the fuck did you just fall from?
Oh, they ran into me, Phil.
They just fell from the sky.
They fell. The child
It's what
tornado.
yeah.
Dang.
From what you see, they genuinely did just full pelt barrel run into Sora. No intention of stealing or anything, just excited child not looking where they were going.
Vivi.
Evie.
Oh, chasing after the rat kid.
I'm just gonna step around them and keep walking.
How close is Junior to me?
Junior's probably, I don't know, maybe a couple feet separation. He'd be walking pretty closely with you, and he was sort of following behind Sora.
Right. He's not very good at stealing, is he? The child.
Eh,
In the book, that.
I mean, I didn't hear no jingles, didn't see fucking nothing fall. You think he was trying to snitch something there?
Why else do you run into somebody?
I mean, he's a fucking kid. He ain't paying attention. He clearly wasn't trying to hide or nothing like that. You know a little bit about running a con there?
I'm from the city. Somebody walks into you, they're stealing from you. Everybody knows that.
I suppose that would be fair. Maybe different cities and stuff, you know.
Perhaps.
Can I make an insight check on Thalen to see if he's lying about if people walk into you in the city, they're trying to steal something, or if I feel like he might know a little bit more about street thievery.
Yeah, go for it. You can't quite judge it.
Okay.
He's very, very hard to read.
I mean, it just looks like a little shit walking by, you know, wasn't paying attention where he was going. You know, these kids, they like to run and stuff. And maybe he heard like a, local cop with candy or something. He was, running with his copper to go, get a piece of candy or something.
Is that what they do around here? Just run around the streets?
I mean, they don't have, they have like, vendors for the kids, like a little cart with candy and stuff. All the kids come running. They got all the coppers and the silvers in their hands, and they go up to the candy guy, the cart, they get some, sweet treats and stuff like that. Salted taffy, that kind of thing. They don't got there where you at.
Oh no, not really.
I'm gonna turn
That's street
around.
vendors, but nothing that children can afford. The children most definitely aren't running around unless they're trying to steal from people.
Well, different places, I guess, huh?
I'm gonna turn around and look to see if I can see where that kid has run off to.
He has run in the direction that you guys came from.
So he's like running
Towards
towards
the-
like the gate, like he's running out of town.
Yeah, towards the entrance to the town.
Is there anything there? Or he's just kind of running, and it's just the entrance to the city gate.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay. 11.
You can't see anything at the gate. itself. Again, you can see people looking around and pointing, and some you can see walking towards the entrance to the town, but you can't necessarily see anything at the gate or past the gate.
Hearing that, I'm gonna go over to Thalen.
Where the fuck they pointing at? You see what those guys? They're pointing at something. I can't see shit though. The dust kicked up from the cots restricted my view a little bit. But you make out what they're pointing at?
They're talking about tornadoes, whirlwinds. I can overhear them.
To be honest, I
Tornadoes.
thought they were pointing at me.
No, there is some commotion outside the gates.
Oh.
I mean, you think that's something we should maybe check out, see what it is? You think could be like a cause of concern for? I mean, did you bring like a crowd with you here, Mr. Venora?
No, I was planning on just seeing my friend and then leaving this town. I don't really care about their business.
I mean, that's kind of my plan too. But I don't know if you got like like security or something following you, something like that.
Oh no, I don't. No, I'm quite safe myself. See, I've got my sword, my rapier.
Yeah, right. No, I'm completely understood. Not saying you're not capable. It's just curious. Man of your stature and all, Who knows who's following around, keeping an eye as any
It's possible. The same assassins could be after me, I suppose, but they wouldn't dare try to kill me.
All right, well, forget it then. We'll just go on a tavern. I gotta meet somebody as well.
Okay. I really don't know what could be so impressive to these humans. Tornado, you say?
Yes, that's what they're saying.
I don't see any clouds. Do I see
Nope.
clouds?
Nor do I.
Directly above you, you wouldn't, but if you want to look towards the entrance of the town, you can do so with advantage because you know what you're looking for.
Nah,
Nope.
just looking directly up.
Nope. Doesn't care? Okay,
Nah.
no problem.
How close are we to
So-
the tavern? Are we right in front of it now?
You are probably just coming up to it. Yeah, if you had continued moving, from where you were when the child hit Sora, then you'd be around about there by now.
Okay. Pushing forward.
Okay, so going to the tavern.
All right, fucking built up a thirst walking in this heat here. You ever get like the dirt that kicks up and gets to your throat? Like that, try and need something to clear the throat here.
Yes.
Nice spirit or something.
Yes. Do you think they'll have them here? Nice spirits?
I mean, they gotta have something, right? Someone to do the trick.
You have to have something, yes. True.
Hopefully, like a nice stiff rye or a whiskey, something like that.
Yes. That does sound quite nice.
Yeah. What do you like to drink there, Mr. Venora? What's your preferred beverage?
I'm a white man myself. White wine.
Yes, I
like
bet
one of
you
my
are.
favorites.
Nice and
Yes.
nice and soft, and nice, kind of relaxing drink. Sit and have a sip
Very
there.
relaxing.
Yeah. And how about you there, friend? What do you like there?
Mead.
Yes, of
Me, you
course.
like the nice sweet drink, huh?
Ah.
Nice on a hot summer's day, you need something that's don't got too much of a kick, but it's got a nice, sweet, cool kind of taste to it, and
And I like how it makes my head spin. It's great.
yeah, you know what'll really make your head spin? Nice, you sip it slowly for a little bit. It's a nice, strong whiskey, nice and neat. None of that bullshit stuck into it. I like the guys that they actually take the barrel and they put it in a bigger barrel filled with ice, and they nice cools it off just perfect there, and then you get a nice cool glass, and fucking wonderful.
That is too fancy for my needs.
No, I
Maybe you just haven't had the right fucking drink. I'll buy you one. See, this place
Well,
got
if
a
you're buying, then I will have one.
Yeah, get you a drink. Why the fuck not? We all walking together. It was a long cart ride, you know? And how about you
Wasn't
there,
it too long?
man? I'm sorry, Mr. Venora. What was you saying there?
That's a little bit too long for my tastes. I said it was short, but really it could have been so much shorter. Bumpy ride.
Yeah. It was a bit of a ride, you know? You gotta think we're traveling across the country. All we got is, the four of us in the back of the car. How fast is gonna want us move, you know?
And there was no bars.
No bars on the way, no.
Not even fucking bars in a way. Not even a fucking, not even like a, like a cask of something sweet, you know?
No.
And, you, man, what do you like to drink there?
Are you talking to Sora?
Yeah, because I don't know if I ever caught her name.
Yeah, she's probably already sitting inside once you guys get there because she was ahead of you a little bit. She's probably just sitting there with like a mead.
Man, talk about having a strong thirst. She was already way ahead of us there. All right, let's go to about. What did the guy say his name was? Alice, some shit, right? Yeah.
Al, yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what Ale's got for us. I'm gonna walk in. Do I see a man at the bar?
Yeah, you would see a fairly short human male, but pretty well built. Bit of a beard going on.
How tall
Kinda
is the
scruffy
bar,
looking.
first of all?
Probably comes up to about like waist height on the man. So I'd say
so
it's
like
probably
for me,
about
like
up
is it
to
probably
here.
up to my head? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, I'm gonna go up to the front of the bar and just kind of knock against the face of it.
Hey there. You Al?
Yep. What you want?
Yeah, need a couple drinks there. You got a like a white wine and a mead and like a whiskey or something there. What do you got?
White wine? Really? Here? You've got to be joking, right?
I mean, what do you got?
You have red at
Ale.
least?
What?
You have red if you don't have white.
You'd be lucky to get a single grape, mate.
Yeah.
These parts, you've got ale, you've got mead, or you've got pond water. Take your pick.
So you telling me you ain't got no fucking whiskey?
Nope.
All right there,
Awesome.
but ale good for you guys there.
What is in an ale?
All right,
Oh,
we'll
no.
take 3 ales.
No, I will have the mead, please.
All right, 2 ales and a
Okay.
mead.
Suit yourself.
Turns around, pours the drinks.
That'll be 2 silver. I don't know.
What the fuck, 2 silver?
My new friend here
For
has
an
it.
ale? How about we call it 1 silver and that includes your tip?
How about we call it 2 silver, or you get out?
All right, last chance here. How about we call it 1 silver, 5 copper?
I'd like to roll a persuasion check.
Mm-hmm. Sora hears this and just fucking puts 2 silver down. She's like rolling her eyes.
Well, at least she knows how to do business. Right, here you go.
Hands you the drinks, pockets the 2 silver.
All right, here you go.
I'll flick him a silver just for the hell of it. I interrupted your description, by the way, and I apologize. Can you please describe Al for me?
So he's fairly short, quite well built, quite, well, rough looking, with a bit of a beard on him. Human.
All right, well, here's your mead and here's your ale. Yeah, bottoms up there, Mr. Venora.
And I just fucking chug mine.
I smell it.
Smells like shit.
How about the mead? How's that smell?
Probably smells exactly the same.
Great.
It's
probably not even mead. It's just ale in like a bottle that
on
they
water.
labeled mead.
Can I like swish it a little bit around in my mouth, like I'm going to a wine tasting, and then like how does it taste?
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, because Thalen has taste for the finer goods.
He has a refined palate.
You almost throw up.
I just kind of it just dribbles back out of my mouth into the flagon. I don't like ale. It seems.
Yeah, all right, we'll try another place. Yeah, a different kind of ale. We'll find a place with a whiskey.
Or Chardonnay.
Or Chardonnay. Yeah, that could work too.
Yes. Could settle for a Pinot Grigio. Not an ale.
Hell, maybe a Zinfandel while we're at it, you know?
Perhaps.
All right,
It's
well,
just fucking like death glaring at you, Noodle. Just fucking can't even comprehend that you're doing this.
Can I get the guy silver anyway?
Yeah.
I just want to tip him.
Oh. What's that for?
You don't tip here?
Tip?
I mean, I tipped you too. I tossed you an extra silver there. Pointing to it on the counter.
Oh.
Usually we tip more, actually.
All right.
Makes
Cheers.
you look kind of cheap.
This is what I'm tipping.
It's pathetic.
A man has to have his price.
Your price is 1 silver.
Yes.
Noted.
For a drink that I won't even touch. That seems quite good to me. He can just pour it back into whatever he got it out of, maybe the pond or something. And just
Are you saying that at the bar?
yeah.
I hope you get this shit kicked out of you.
No, if it was the pond water, I'd throw it back in the pond. If you're not going to drink that, I'll just stick it back in the
Well, this
keg.
wasn't the pond water. Yes, you can put it back in the keg. I'm not going to touch it unless
Whoa,
Junior.
hold on one second here. Hold on a second there, buddy. So this man, my friend here, just took a sip of the ale and then spat it back in the cup. He's not used to ale. Kind of, it's an acquired taste. You know what I'm saying? But so you're gonna take the ale that you just spit back into the cup, which means it's got to spit in there, and then you're gonna pour it back in the cask with the rest of the ale that we're all gonna drink from.
He looks at you, sort of like glassy-eyed, looks over to Thalen and,
You ill?
No, I'm not.
Any diseases? Nothing?
No,
You been
Very clean.
kissing anyone?
no.
No. Yeah,
No.
that's what I'm going to do. That's fine.
All right, tell you what, here, I'm gonna toss you another silver, and I'm gonna take the ale. All right.
Okay.
All right. Just as the like to make everybody else kind of feel comfortable about the drink. Maybe you don't like spill back some somebody else's drink that they was kind of drinking a bit back into what we're gonna order. I mean, maybe you just a thought, just an idea. And I'm gonna go open the door and set it outside. Can I look around and see if I see a dog anywhere?
you can roll me a perception check.
11.
You see no dog.
I see it. All right, I'm just going to leave it. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll just spill it on the ground and walk back in with the glass.
That's a good ale. Thank you there, buddy.
My friend, have you never lived on the streets and struggled?
Have I
Me?
never lived on the streets of this guy?
You. Because what you just did there was not only an insult, but there are people that could be drinking that right now.
All right, let me tell you what. Yes, I have lived on the streets. And yes, I have struggled. I had to work my way fucking clawing against the ground, scratching as hard as I could to get to where I am today.
So how can you do that then? How can you just dump that out?
It tasted terrible.
You toss your coin around like it's nothing.
I'm not saying that my coin is not. My fucking coin is valuable to me in every which way possible here. And I'm not saying that it's like, not valuable, it's good for nothing. What I'm doing is trying to make sure that everybody's drink is as pure and as fresh as possible there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I gladly
They
paid
still
for
could
it.
have
I
been
could
put to use
have.
instead of dumping it out.
I mean, I didn't see anybody out there that was looking for a drink, you know?
You do not look very hard. This whole room is filled with patrons. I can hear them everywhere.
How many people are in this bar?
There is probably 4 people, and then Al.
All right, who the fucking here likes ale?
Is it just us 4 and Al? Or is
4
there 4
people,
other people?
then
Besides
you,
us.
then Al.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a pretty small bar, especially compared to what you're
Us.
used to.
All right, I'm looking around.
Who the fucking here likes ale? Or mead?
Okay.
He'll just sort of look at you.
You there? You like an ale? Is there somebody clearly drinking an ale?
They're all drinking ale. Yeah.
There goes that plan.
All right, ale, here's a deal. Here's a gold. Go ahead and give everybody an ale, all right? You
Yeah.
tell him that Junior Valetti appreciates everybody.
Yes,
And then
Mr.
give him an
Moneybags
ale.
Valetti just throwing his money around.
I'm not throwing my money around. You said there's people here that could benefit from a drink, so I'm getting everybody a drink. We're all friends here, right?
Looking around, kind of my arms up, like,
They're all just sort of staring, shaking their heads, and sighing.
what awful bar is this? I just literally bought everybody a
Mr.
drink.
Moneybags
and
here, just
nobody
throw his
gives
money
a
around.
fuck.
The
fucking
people
leave
in
it
here
Come
are
to New
not
Town,
used
throw
to
money
strangers.
around.
Yeah, the people in here are not used to strangers. They have been at work, probably on the farms most of the day. They're all tired. They just want knock a couple back and go to bed. And all of a sudden, 4 fancy strangers with lots of money start coming in and arguing. They're
We spent like
they're-
4
they're
silver.
pretty done.
All right, well, I
But,
bought everybody a drink. I guess that'll.
Yeah. So Al
nobody-
looks at the gold and
all right, well, drinks on me anyway.
I'm just gonna go walk to the table. Not drinking
Yeah.
another beer because now I'm just offended at this point.
yeah. So Al takes the gold and goes,
What?
puts the keg on top of the bar and just goes,
All right. Up yourself. He's paid. Junior, whatever.
Not even there. I'm just
But
sitting at
Lassie-
the table.
and then he
I
just
fucking
goes
gave up.
to like cleaning tankards and such.
I'm gonna lean over to Al and ask him, my friend, come here. Do you know somebody named Trista?
Hey, Trista.
Trista, yes.
No. No, I haven't heard of her.
Are you sure? And I'll slide him. I'll slide him this note that I've got, even though it says not to
Okay.
show anybody. I'm gonna show it to him.
I thought you were gonna slide him money. I was gonna
No.
be so pissed.
Is it in Braille? Is your
Slide
note in Braille?
Oh my god. Is your
Almost-
note in
slide-
Braille?
him the letter. No, it's not in Braille.
Hmm.
We're the worst
He
people.
looks at it and
What's it say?
Oh,
I'll just take it back from him, slide it from his hand. Never mind, my friend, never mind. And then I'll walk away, go sit down next to Sora. I haven't met her yet.
he just sort of shrugs again, turns around, goes back to what he was doing, cleaning some tankards or wiping down the bar.
Sora's just gonna like look over to you and kind of like lean and look at your eyes like she's not
Go-
quite sure. if
Go
you're
ahead, take a
actually
good
blind.
look.
Hmm.
You paid for the drink. You deserve it. I'm gonna sit there and open my eyes real wide and show her.
Sorry, I've never seen anything like that.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't always like this.
Who did you say you were looking for?
A woman named Trista. Well, I'm assuming
Mm.
it's a woman with a name like Trista. I guess it could be a man.
Wait, you're looking for a Trista too?
Yes.
Is that an old friend of yours?
It is an associate. We have a friend in common.
I see.
So, you're meeting somebody named Trista, who's got a mutual friend with you.
Yes.
Where are you from there, buddy?
Where am I from? Outside of Moonwind.
Outside of Morrowind.
Morrowind. Of course.
Fucking represent bars.
I meant outside of Moonhaven.
Moonhaven, all right. And, what's your name, by the way?
My name is Bojmir Savage. You may call me Bojmir.
Right there, Bojmir. Well, I mean, as it was, I think we maybe have, like a mutual friend of a mutual friend, I guess.
Ah, are you here to see Trista also?
Yeah, I mean, between you and I, and the four of us at this table, yeah, I'm looking for someone named Trista too. How about you guys?
I'm gonna pull the paper out and slam it on a table. Do you have something like this?
What does your
Come
note
on.
say?
Mine says, if you're reading this, then you understand that I know you speak the truth about the being you known as Figman. The terms of the agreement you made with Figman align with my own interests, and I may be able to help you regain your sight. You want to know more, then please come to Rindale on the 12th night of Summer's Eve. My associate Trista will meet you there. She will tell you where to find me. Tell no one of this meeting. I don't know if you're being watched. Signed, a friend.
It's a bit interesting there, Bojmir, because mine's a bit similar as well. The only difference
Yes,
is
I know it
that,
doesn't have anything about the Figman, but do you have a pact by chance?
a pact.
Hmm,
I got
can
a
tell by the
family,
way you
like,
question that. No. Like a being that you have made a deal with, a patron for greater powers.
I definitely ain't making no dealings with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I got some dealings with some associates, that kind of thing. Dealings with my family, but nothing that's giving me like no powers and shit.
How about the two of you? Do you have any pact with somebody?
We've been played. I'm gonna take my note out and just rip the top part off and slam the rest of it on the table.
Yeah,
And-
I'll do the
Is
same,
the bottom
actually.
part the similar thing with the meeting?
Yep. what
Okay,
I
so
slam
the top
down
part's
is-
different, but everyone else has the same bottom.
Mhm.
Well, I think I belong at a different table because no idea what you're talking about, quite frankly.
Hmm.
You here to meet?
Can I get him an insight check on that?
You can
Family
indeed.
friend. Going to roll.
Yeah, I'd like to fucking do an
6.
insight
God.
check as well.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fucking Christ.
I'm
You can roll. You can
No
roll.
way.
No. Yeah, he's
here to meet a family friend. Konak, his name. Konak Sana. To deal with the business after my parents were killed.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
I'll go sit at a different table then.
So I'll go.
No, something's
wait,
not
we
right.
gotta wait. Hold on, we gotta.
Why
send
did
him
your heart
away.
rate elevate there? I can hear your heart beating faster.
Ooh,
Are you trying to
shit.
deceive us?
No, I was talking about my dead parents.
Mm-hmm. Let us see your letter. I know you have one.
I don't have one.
I mean, what? The
Insight
guy
check.
the guy was just taking a trip with us.
Fucking
You know what I'm
slime
saying?
ball.
Nah, he's taking a trip with
Go to
us. He's
the
telling us
table.
that he's making his way over to Rindale. You know what I'm saying? He's got to deal with. You guys didn't hear about the fact that if you don't
I
mind
heard.
me, yeah. So you know what he's on about here.
So I'm just going to sit over here whilst
Okay.
I wait for my family friend to arrive, Konak. And you deal with this, whatever this conspiracy is. I'll be over there. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sit at the next table over.
I mean, that was a bit inhospitable.
On his part?
I mean, the guy's just here to meet a family friend to take care of the business of his family dying. And then we tell him he can't even sit with us.
He was the one who said he was going to go sit somewhere else.
Yeah, I
They
know, but
simply
I think it was
encouraged.
because he felt like uninvited or something.
I don't think that's why. I think he thinks he's better than all of us and everyone here. doesn't want to be seen with the likes of us.
I mean, he just said he didn't like the town, you know, and he's got some refined taste. Doesn't mean he doesn't like people. I don't think you've done nothing to make him not like you.
I don't care if he likes me. What I care about is this. And I'll just point to my letter. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it is. There's a little interest in there. That. Wait, hold on. Do you know what Trista looks like?
Mm-mm.
And yeah, I don't know what Trista looks like either.
Were you about to ask him if he knew
I
what
stared at
Trista
Boj
looked
for
like?
a
I
half
was
a
waiting.
second.
I was waiting. I was waiting for it.
Junior definitely glanced over at Boj and then
know what
just said he
Trista
didn't know what
sounds
Trista looked like.
I don't know how I can possibly meet so many assholes in such a short amount of time in one day in the same place.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm not trying to be an asshole. I just said I didn't know what she looked like either.
He's blind.
Which is why I didn't outright say, Boj, do you know what she looks like? Boj, have you ever met Trista
My friend,
before?
it is not Boj, it is Bojmir.
I'm sorry, Bojmir. Have you ever
I don't
met
call you
Trista?
Jew.
All right. Well, you know, I'm sorry, Bojmir. Have you ever met Trista before?
No.
You know what she
No, I
sounds
have
like?
not.
He sounds like I
No.
don't even fucking know.
No clue.
Well,
In fact, I do not know who this friend is, which led me here in the first place. They know a lot about me and about Fig, which is very confusing to me.
all right, Sora. I saw you did the same thing I did there. Does your top half of your letter, and I'm not saying you got to show me, but does the top half of your letter have some information that only you would know?
Perhaps you could say that.
And Bojmir, I assume the same's for you there.
Well, I read it to you. That is very personal. Not many people know of Figman.
Ooh, yeah, you know, you can tell me who Figman is if you want. I don't want to pry. That's your business. Mine also said something that, you know, up until right when I got the letter, I don't think anybody knew about it either. So clearly, our mutual friend knows a fuck ton about us. Yeah, we don't even know who we're supposed to be meeting here except for somebody named Trista.
I don't think there is a Trista. I can't be the only one who's not. Are you all this naive that you're not seeing it?
I mean, clearly
That
we've
we've
been
been
fucking
set
set up, yeah.
Yes, but for what reason is the question?
I don't care the reason. I don't like to be played with. I'm
If you
gonna
were to be
just.
set up, why would you bring somebody to this small shithole where you could see somebody coming from a mile away?
Because if something happened, nobody would ever fucking know. We'd be
Right, but a
forgotten
very
about it, yeah.
busy city is the place to ambush somebody.
Or here, where the guard might be easily overwhelmed.
Yeah,
or they
well,
just
and in a
wanted to
big
waste their
city.
time.
Well, if they come here, they're looking for a fight. They will
Possibly.
get one.
But you got to think too. If we die here, you know, in a big city, yeah, there might be more people around, more ways to cover it up. But at the same time, in a big city, more people know people, you know. Versus a place like this, nobody really knows about it to begin with. So if somebody goes missing, you know, what's the world of difference here?
Sora just stands up and kind of holds up her note and just says, if one of you is Trista or knows Trista, please let Trista know that Sora said to fuck off and don't fuck with my time. And I'll just slam it on the table and walk out.
I'm immediately scanning the room.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna follow her out.
Again, the patrons in the bar are just trying to keep themselves to themselves. They look up when Sora sort of makes their scene, and you see them look to each other and confusion. Al looks over again, shakes his head, goes back to what he's doing.
Or did you rip off the top half of your letter? Or did you just slam the whole thing down?
I ripped off the top half and I have that with me.
Okay.
I just slammed down the bottom.
Do you grab that to look at it? Because you were on the other different table, weren't you?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, I'm out front of the tavern.
Okay, the two of you that have gone outside, please roll me perception checks as you leave the building.
I think I disconnected from the roll 20. Hold on a second.
Yeah, so did I. But
Yeah, apparently I was the only person in it for a little while there. That was.
Nice.
This is the cool clip. Cool clip.
Of course you are. It's for rich people only.
It's for rich people only.
Perception check.
Bro, so,
Bars.
bars. Hell yeah.
My rolls have been shit.
Did you say perception check?
Yeah. Okay, Sora, you in your sort of huff don't notice anything, but Bujmir, you can hear a lot of commotion coming from back towards the entrance to town. You can hear a lot of shouting, a lot of urgent voices. There's a lot of people running around towards the entrance to the town.
Running towards the entrance of town. How far away is this gate?
It's probably like not even a 5-minute walk.
5-minute walk. So about a 3-minute run, but shit's going down pretty big.
Yeah. So if you ran there full pelt, you'd get there in about.
If I set my
2.5,
familiar
3
out
minutes.
there, my familiar could go check it out pretty quick, right? My little owl.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send my owl out there, see what the hell's going on.
So would you say that you would have already had them with you? Because I think that's a 10-minute ritual.
Yeah, he's chilling on my shoulder.
Okay.
This is my owl. You can't see Figman. He's invisible.
He's a figment of your imagination.
Hey.
So yeah,
Bars.
I'm gonna send the owl on out
Bars.
to go check it out real quick.
Okay. So you send the owl out. They fly over towards the edge of town. They're gone for a minute or so. They do a little bit of a loop. They come back around and just remind me. Find familiar. You can communicate with them, can't you?
I think you can see through them, right?
Yes.
Jesus. That's a
Wall of text.
Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, you're deaf, blind in
he's
regard
blind.
to your own senses.
No, he's already blind.
Well, I know that.
Phil, what the fuck?
Yeah, right here. You communicate with it telepathically.
Yeah. You can see through its eyes as an action. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Additionally, as an action, you can see.
And hear
through
what it
the
hears.
Eyes.
I just had a player get Find Familiar, and he asks me a question every single day. And yeah.
Okay, so if you want, you can see through their eyes. I haven't got this set up, but roll me a perception check. Remind me to give you an owl familiar as a sheet. Okay, so you see through the owl's eyes as you fly over the entrance to town. There is a fairly large crowd gathered at the entrance to town, all of them sort of in a panic, looking towards the distance, back where you came from on the carriage. Looking in that direction, you can see what appears to be a massive wall of wind. And it appears to be heading
dust
in this
storm
direction.
type thing.
Yes.
And it's moving towards us.
And it's moving in the direction of the town.
And how fast is the blaze going?
It looks like you've got about 10 minutes before it hits.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them there is something bad coming this way. We must go inside and take shelter. There is a large windstorm heading here. There's a wall of wind. I'm telling Sora, is Junior, you outside or are you inside?
Junior's inside. He's just
All right.
sitting at the same
I'm
table.
going to tell her that we need to take shelter.
Noodle, that's the best fucking thing. I can just picture
Thank
that.
you.
Oh, the guy with the okay.
Yeah, from Our Real Monsters.
Yeah, in the armpit hair. I love that show so much.
Thank
Anyway,
Mhm.
do I still see the cart that we came here in?
So are you walking around the corner to the?
Yeah.
No, the cart is not there.
Oh, fuck.
That you can see, at least.
Yeah. I'm just gonna tell him.
Yeah, unless you want to roll me a perception check to specifically look for the cart.
Yeah, I'll try. Fucking I literally go. I want to
the blind one.
Yeah, I want to feel what your life is like, and I just close my eyes.
Yeah, you see nothing.
Okay.
You know what would be great is if the coach person was Trista the whole time. Fucking
Wow,
literally brought
spoiler
us here
alert.
and then was just like, eh.
They all got out.
Alice, Tristan. Thank you very much.
Yes, Alice.
All right, so I'm going to head inside because I already gave her the warning. I'm not her daddy.
Mm-hmm. Noodle's my daddy.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm just
Hell
gonna I'm just gonna look at him and be like, I don't want to walk. I walked out pretty dramatically. I don't.
I will
I
tell
know you
them
didn't
too.
see it, but it was pretty. I'll just, I'm just gonna stand out here. I'm just gonna stand out like at the front of the building, just kind of lean up against it, awkward.
Because you barged out of there and you're like,
Yep.
Her
Anyway,
image
I'm-
and the impression is more important than whatever is
right.
actually going to happen.
I'm gonna die out here, but it's
Right.
worth it.
She'll
So I'm
die
gonna
before that.
go into the tavern and tell them, gentlemen, there is something happening outside. Do you want to stay in here? There's a large wall of wind headed this way. It does not look natural.
What do you fucking mean a wall of wind? What, you like the somebody like made a wall of wood, but it's wind? Like what the fuck does that mean? What a wall
There
of
is a
wind?
wall of wind.
See,
A
what you've done
wall
there is you've
I
made of
mean,
wind.
here's the thing, Bojmir. The more you say it, doesn't mean I understand
Yes.
it anymore.
Doesn't really help here.
Okay, you know what a wall looks like, correct?
Yeah, of course, I know a wall of slate.
All right, you know what a dust storm looks like?
Yeah.
Well, before the dust storm, there is nothing. Then there is a dust storm. Imagine there is a wall of wind. Wall of wind.
So it is like a giant dust storm that looks like a wall and it's coming at us.
But what
Yes,
does
with wind.
it look like though? Oh, how do you know there's a wall?
My
of wind?
familiar told me. The owl.
The
can
fuck
see
is a
through his
familiar?
lies.
Wait, what? You can
Holy
see through
shit.
these?
No,
That's
a
how
wall
you
of wind
see.
you don't
Yeah, all right, I
understand.
get it now. All right.
These fucking people, I swear.
And it's coming here. Are these houses not going to protect us from some wind? Is it
All
really
right, and then
that-
I just stop and I just walk away and go out front with with Sora. I've said everything I need to say. You're right. These guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah, we
Don't
should
go out
go.
into the wind. Surely the safest place is inside during a. What's it?
I'm standing on the porch with her.
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
mean,
everyone like running? Like, are the townsfolk like freaking out, or are they just like, "Huh, that's weird"?
There is a few of them freaking out.
Okay.
So
Is there someone nearby, like walking by, that I could be like, "Hey, you"?
you can roll me a perception check to find someone nearby.
Nope.
She can roll it, but she can't succeed it. With a 5 perception as well. Why
No,
not
you
about everything?
I know.
you
Are you
can't.
Insane.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm. I want to feel what it's like to.
To really feel.
Sora has become the noodle of this game.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm happy. I've rolled high.
27 on deception. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. What a good time.
With your
to die.
fucking privilege, rich
That's
asshole.
why I'm rolling so well, because I'm privileged now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You just have to act like a dick, and then you roll well.
Exactly.
Damn it.
Mr. Venori, you ever fucking heard of a wall of wind before?
No, I have no possible clue what he's talking about.
I mean, he's saying it's like a wall of slate or some shit, but then it's like wind whipping around like a dust storm. It's a big dust storm coming at us. I mean, like, I think we're like in the middle of the desert or something, right? I saw grass on the ground and shit.
Yes, we are in the middle of nowhere, though.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but like, I don't imagine like a big dust storm's gonna come in. What the fuck's a wall? You want to go outside and take a look at, see what a wall of wind looks like? Maybe it's one of those that's like, I can see it, but I can't quite describe it kind of thing.
Possibly. Al, do you often get walls of wind or whatever the fuck here?
A what? A wall of wind?
See, that's exactly what we said. Yes.
I didn't think you could make walls out of wind. It wouldn't hold anything up.
Me neither. I don't know what it would look like, if I'm honest. But apparently there's one outside. Was just wondering if it's safer to stay inside or go out if it happens regularly. Do you think this place could hold up through a wall of wind?
I don't know. It gets a bit windy sometimes, but nothing more than just, a bit of a makes your cloak flap kind of thing.
Right. Let's go and see, I suppose.
All right, here we go.
Walk through the door, and I imagine I see Sora and Bojmir on the other side.
Sora just kind of.
As
They
you're
war
leaving,
with wind. You get it now, right?
as you're leaving, Al sort of shouts out at Fallon,
Hey, let us know what it looks like.
Sure.
Yeah, cheers.
and he just goes back to what he was doing. A couple of the patrons also sort of looked up and seemed a bit interested, but again, they're too uncaring to move.
I feel like
So,
they're the hobbits from the Shire in the Lord of the Rings, where it's like they're just doing their own thing, and anything slightly unnatural is just so off-putting to them, or not unnatural, but out of the usual for them. That's kind of like the
Pretty
vibe that I
much,
get.
yeah.
That captain told me that the inn was down the street to the left, second building. How far away is that from where we're at right now?
That's where you are.
I thought we were at the tavern.
Yeah.
The tavern and inn?
Tavern and inn.
Pig's Belly Inn is the tavern,
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can
Probably
actually get
also,
rooms
like,
here.
the DMV,
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to go back in and see what a room's going
the
to cost. Then.
courthouse.
Go talk to Al.
Yeah, it's a sheriff's office as well.
It's all one building. It's so small.
Yeah.
I'm just outside looking for a wall of wind.
Al is just all jobs as well. He
Okay.
just puts on a different hat.
Yeah. You go in and you're like, there's an
Postal
emergency.
clerk,
Puts on a
sheriff.
sheriff's star.
Yeah.
My friend, how
Someone
much for a room tonight?
I don't know. 3 silver, I guess.
How about 2 silver and I'll buy another mead later on?
Yeah, whatever.
All right. I'm going to throw 2 silver down on the table and I guess get my room, right?
Okay, yeah. He takes the silver off the table, hands you a small bronze key.
Up the stairs. Second room on the left. I think it might be the one on the right. I can never tell with these keys.
Outside, what are each of you doing?
I'm looking for a wall of wind.
Looking for a wall of wind.
Okay, both
I'm
roll me
looking
perception
down,
checks.
embarrassed, not acknowledging them.
Okay, you both see outside,
A wall of wind?
whipping up dust and stones as if made of paper, pulling trees, bushes, throwing them far off into the distance. A dust storm that goes as high as you can see, and it is rushing towards the town. There are people running in panic as it gets closer. Children screaming. And it looks like it's probably going to hit any minute.
So that's not a wall of wind, that's a dust storm. If he just said dust storm, I would have understood what he meant.
I mean, how many dust storms you see to rip up trees and shit?
That's kind of what dust storms do, actually.
I thought that was exactly what dust storms did. But
Is this common? Is this common around here? I'm just looking around. If anyone...
Al, is it common for a dust storm to rip up trees around here?
What? A dust storm?
Yes, ripping up trees and things.
Al, just come out here.
No.
He sort of comes out of the bar, and you point towards it, I assume.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I need
I think if trees are flying in the air, it's got to be obvious at this point, right? You see the movie, you know the movie Twister? You see the cow flying in the air, Al? That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, so he looks out, and obviously you point out that there is various rubble and debris flying through the air. You point towards the dust cloud that is quickly approaching, and he...
What the fuck is that? Oi!
Right, so that's not common. Is the tavern going to hold up, though?
Oh, not against that, no.
Do you have a basement, perhaps a cellar where you keep spirits?
Wine? Oh, they don't have wine.
They don't have
They have
wine.
wine
God
cellar.
damn it,
They don't
focus.
have a wine cellar.
Basement? I just keep it out back.
Mm.
Does
Does
anybody have a
any
basement?
building here have a basement?
Underground, Al.
I
We need
don't-
to get underground. You guys,
I
you
don't
know
know.
somewhere that we can get underground?
Have you got a shovel?
I'm just gonna
Jesus fucking Christ.
shake my head and start yelling. Does anyone in this town have a basement?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Come on, what is happening?
Nobody is answering you. They are too busy
we'll
getting
all
the hell
die
out of there.
together.
Do I see anybody running by?
At this point, yes, you would do. There is a hell of a lot of people running in and out of buildings, grabbing what they can.
I'm looking for like a kid specifically.
Plenty of children around.
All right, I'm gonna
Most with parents, some crying, looking for them.
walk up to a kid.
Hey, buddy. You know anywhere around here with a basement? Someone underground.
Who are you?
Name's Junior. Here.
I'm gonna hand him a gold piece.
You know anywhere with a basement? Anywhere where I can get underground, get away from the wind.
No.
All right. You got a mommy or daddy?
Yeah, my mum's somewhere. I can't find her.
All right. You need to get yourself safe. You got a house somewhere? There's your house right here. I'm just gonna point to a random building that's like right here.
No, that's not my house. I live down that way.
All right. Well, you don't want to go that way. To tell you what, go inside the tavern right there. Wait for your mommy here.
Okay, will you tell her I'm here?
You know what's your mommy's name?
Don't you just fucking say Trista.
It's Lisa.
Lisa.
She owns the shop, but I can't find her. She's not there.
All right. Where's the shop? Where's Lisa's shop?
It's down at the front of town.
Does the shop have a basement?
No,
Stairs down. Does it have stairs down?
it's got stairs up.
No,
That's not the same as
kind of the
down, though.
opposite of what I said. Okay.
All right. Take this coin. You go run to your mama's shop. You wait for her there. All right.
Okay, if you find her, can you tell her I'm there? I'm scared.
Yeah. If I find Lisa, I'll say you're ready. What's your name?
Luca.
All right, Luca. I'll tell her that you're there. Go, run quick, be quick, and go behind the building. Go behind the building, then through the alley in the front.
Okay, thank you. And he scurries off.
Waste of a gold, that fucking kid.
Sora's just gonna head back into the tavern and try to find like an inner room or whatever seems the safest. Closet,
Roll
something.
me an investigation check.
2.
Come on. Oh,
Ooh.
There is no basement. There's no stairs down or anything. It's a fairly small place. Again, it's one of these standard sort of wood construction buildings.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the sturdiest place you can find is probably just under the bar,
Yep,
but it
that's
is
where I'll be.
packed full of crap.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna start just trying to move shit over without breaking bottles or anything. Even though I guess it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna try anyway, and just try and get as compact in there as I can.
Okay, what's the rest of you doing?
I'm sleeping upstairs.
Okay.
I'm resting.
Fallon?
Does anybody have in where I'm from we have like mages, sorcerers, magicians, wizards. Some of them do this trick where they dig a big hole in the ground, and then they put things inside of it. Does anybody know how to do that? Because I don't know how to make holes, and I need to get underground and out of this storm. Anybody here know how to dig a hole with their mind?
Al
Anybody?
just looks at you like you are crazy and goes back into the tavern and probably tries to join you under the bar, Sora.
I just pat next to me and be like, "Come on."
Seems pretty safe under here.
Yep,
wizards.
not sure, but if we die, we'll die together.
Okay.
Junior?
Yeah, Junior seeing Sora and Al going back into the bar, I would I'd go back into the bar.
Okay.
Hey, is anybody, wait, where's Bojmir?
Did
Oh.
I see him go upstairs or no?
No, I think you were outside with the others when he went in.
Okay.
Al, you see Bojmir? That friend we was with, he had like a bird in his shoulder.
Yeah, he took a room and he went upstairs. So he's probably there.
What room?
Well, it's either the second door on the left or the second door on the right. It's one of the second doors, whichever one the key I gave him was for.
God fucking damn it. All right.
I'm gonna start running up the stairs, and then when I get to
Okay.
the second door, I'm gonna pound on the door on the left and then pound on the door on the right.
What?
Okay.
What is this?
Bojmir.
What do you want?
What the fuck you doing?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, with that fucking wall of wind you was talking about, it's gonna rip the entire place down. You wanna sleep to death? I mean, you're gonna sleep and it's gonna fucking tear off the roof and you're gonna go flying away.
Fine. I will come.
All right, we're gonna hole up under the bar. Nobody in this fucking goddamn town has like a basement or a cellar, somewhere to get underground. So we're just gonna try and fucking cover ourselves, huddling under the bar, and hope the bar doesn't tear up over our heads.
This is foolish.
Do you have a better suggestion? Can you make the wall of wind go away? You
Why
seem
don't
to
we
know a
just
lot
fucking
about
leave
them.
it?
Leave what?
Leave the wall of wind.
To destroy us?
No, we go the other direction.
So we're
It is not all around us.
How fast was it moving, Noodle? Did I catch that?
From when you were outside of the bar, you probably had less than 5 minutes. You would probably, in fact, roll me an insight check.
14.
You would say you've got about 2 minutes before it hits the town.
I don't know if we got that kind of time, Bojmir. It's moving quick. I think we got like 2 minutes before this whole place is gonna hit. And I don't know about you, but I don't think I could run forever. You know. Sure as
This
hell
is
can't
true.
fly, so
Then we must accept our fate. That it may be. But I tell you what, you want to go hide in the bar? Go down to the bar.
and you're just gonna stay up here and accept your fate. I mean, you're gonna give it a chance to kill you. At least if we're under the bar, all the stuff's gonna kind of fall up on top. Maybe it protects us. We got a chance for a minute, you know.
This is a good idea.
Then
Let's
what the
go-
fuck you waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go. I'm gonna go downstairs with him.
Yeah, I'll start running down.
Okay, Thalon, what were you doing? You going to the bar
I'm
as
just
well?
walking back into the bar. I'm just gonna sit down at the table.
Is the bar empty, like behind it?
You have got Sora and Al there.
I mean, is all the shit out of it? Is it like
Yeah, I've cleared most
Yeah.
of it out, yeah.
Most of it's just been sort of pushed to one side. I'd say there's probably squeeze room.
Yeah.
Most of the room is taken up by Al though.
is the deck of the bar on flat ground or is it actually raised? Oh, not the bar, but the tavern. Is it like is it a raised floor? Like maybe getting underneath the floor would be better?
No, it's pretty much built onto the
It's
floor.
flush? Okay.
Yeah.
There's room if you want to squeeze in. We're just getting to know each other.
I'm good at the table, actually.
I wasn't speaking to you.
Oh, sick burn.
There's not room for you.
Well, you're just gonna let the guy sit there and die? We're not gonna give him a chance?
He's right. He's fine. You're fine, right?
I'm fine, yes.
Thank you. He's fine. Junior, get off his...
Now look, if you all want the best chance of survival, you better get yourselves covered. Hole up yourself in the hearth or something strong around you. So if this wind comes through and knocks this whole place down, maybe you got a chance.
I'm gonna grab like a bottle of alcohol that's closest to me and just put it on my head.
Mhm.
And try and balance it.
Roll me
Yeah, is there a
a
fireplace?
dex save to balance it.
Of course,
It's
I
good.
roll good there.
You may
Bullshit,
as well
right?
have a flat table for a
Mhm.
head.
Yeah.
It's on there.
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking up that.
I put something on me, Junior. See, I'm
I'm gonna-
covering up.
You know,
I'm gonna grab one of
very,
these other
very
bar
good.
tables and slide one of the clear the bar table off and slide it towards us to give us another thing to kind of shield us.
Yeah,
Yep.
good idea there.
Okay. And so, as Sora, Junior, and Bojmir, and Al take cover underneath the bar, Thalon sat at a table.
Yeah,
Down?
yeah.
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 You start to hear the screams of people outside running past. You start to hear the breaking of wood and stone as the buildings around start being torn apart. And as the dust storm hits the inn, that's where we'll go for our break.
Ah, fuck, we're dead.
And everybody dies.
We're so dead. We come back and we're dead.
Good job.
Ah, fuck, we're dead. All right, well,
God.
we will be back, everybody.
5 minutes,
Bye.
go pee.
5 minutes.
Guys.
Bar?
Trista, the Twista,
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
figured it out.
Twista,
Done.
The Trista. The
Figured it
Twista.
out.
Win.
Spoiler
We won,
alert.
right?
Waka flocka.
Yep.
Waka Twista. Bye.
Bye.
Bars.
Bars.
Ah, I knew it. Knew it. I was going to try and beat you all to it, but I was a bit slow.
Mm, never.
Okay. Can't beat us.
You can't do this when it
Okay.
comes to bars.
Pass.
Anyway, we're all dead.
We're all dead.
Anyway, you're all dead. End of campaign. Thanks for stopping by, folks.
All right, great.
Now, okay. So, as the storm hits, the building around you, buffeted by these extremely strong winds, the thatch roof is almost immediately ripped off. I would like you all to roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god, no.
That's not good.
Holy shit.
Oh, how do you do dexterity save?
In the saving throw box on your character
Oh,
sheet,
I
like
see it
right
now, yeah.
underneath proficiency bonus. Oh god, you're dead.
I'm dead.
Ooh. As the wind rushes through the building, the tables being thrown against the walls. Borgmere, you are unfortunately struck by the table that you put to one side. You are knocked immediately unconscious.
Oh my god.
The rest of you underneath the bar, you watch as the building slowly gets ripped apart by the winds. You can see as one wall gets torn away. Outside, the wind full of bits of wood, doors, clothing, houses, completely in ruin. There are people thrown down the street by the wind. Al, you can barely make out through the dust. Shouts to you all, "Oh, what's going on?"
Is there a fucking wall of wind?
That'll be the wall of wind.
Is everyone okay?
It's quite dandy, really.
I wouldn't guess so.
I'm knocked out.
Yeah, can we see him? Is he like laying somewhere that we can see?
Roll me a perception check
Oh,
with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, no.
There is a lot of dust in the air.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
Only see when there's dust, apparently.
Yes, now I can see fine. I finally opened
That
my
practice.
eyes.
Dust
It was that
vision.
practice of being blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Dust
like super
vision.
tuned in.
You can see across the way Borgmere, I keep pronouncing this wrong.
Borgmere.
Borgmere, there we go. Lying limp on the floor.
I run over
almost
to him.
being held against the table.
Run over to him and cure
Please
wounds.
roll me a dexterity saving
Oh
throw.
god, I'm gonna
as
die.
Once you stand up, you are immediately buffeted by the wind
Ooh, nice.
and are undisturbed.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So you are now awake with 6 HP.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna...
did that take all my hit points when I got knocked out?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, you said knocked out. I didn't know I was fucking dead.
Yeah, you're almost dead.
Basically knocked out.
Yeah. Get up.
My head is spinning.
You try to get up.
All right, I'm gonna use my healing light on myself since I'm really weak right now.
Okay.
With, I guess, all 4 of my drops. So it's at 4 1d6s.
Yep.
How do you do 4 of them without having to type out 1d6, 1d6, 1d6?
4d6.
Oh yeah, duh.
Oh, just do the math.
Oh, I get this
Aw,
slash.
Slash R, yeah.
Okay, so what does it look like when you use this healing light on yourself now?
I can't see shit. I don't know.
Fair enough.
But it feels real
It
cool.
sounds like a bunch of sparkles.
A bunch of sparkles sort of emit from Borgmir, and then sink back into himself, and he looks better.
Do we
What are we
see
keep
any
you
of
doing?
this, by the way?
Puddle of glitter under
You can roll me perception checks with disadvantage to see if you see them and what's happening. You can see that they're there, and you might get a bit of the glow in the dark, but you can't exactly see what's going on.
Oh, what are you guys doing over there? Come on, get back where it's safe. Same time to be a hero.
I'm gonna try and get super low and kind of like army crawl back behind the bar.
Yeah, I also am going to crawl back behind the bar.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. You crawl back behind the bar. As you get back, Al looks at you and...
Are we gonna die here?
Probably.
Yeah,
Yes,
just stay
I believe
calm.
so.
Oh god.
Just stay calm. We're gonna stand at the bar. We're gonna try and protect ourselves here. You know, just grab something. See if you can put some over yourself in case shit starts falling.
He looks around and sort of grabs a nearby crate and just holds it on his shoulders.
Keep it like this.
I mean, like lay down, get like great. You got like a blanket or something down here, or a cloth
A
or something.
blanket.
Yeah, something like kind of like heavy but soft. Drape it over ourselves in case, splinters and shit start flying.
No, the blankets were on the beds and
All right, then
Looks
just
up.
lay the fucking crate on yourself and just kind of cover yourself up. Pull your hood over, or your cloak, or whatever you got. Just try and protect your neck, protect your head. Cover. I want you to take your fingers and your hands, right? Cover them in a lock. Your fingers, and just cover it over your neck. And I'll start kind of showing him.
He looks at you with his hands in front of him.
but if I do that, how can I hold the box on my back to cover me?
All right, you're right. Just lay down. Just try to protect yourself.
Yeah, okay.
So he lays as low as he can get underneath the bar.
Like this? Is this all right?
Yeah, you know what? That's perfect.
Okay. So this will keep me safe, yeah?
Yeah, that'll keep you safe.
I'm gonna flip my hood up and just lay prone flat on my stomach on the ground, kind of like tucking my arms in so that I hopefully don't have any like exposed skin or anything.
Okay. The rest of you doing?
Hiding.
Yeah, I'm just hiding. I'm just behind the bar.
Behind the bar as low as possible.
Yeah, I probably have my hands like over my head, just like with my eyes closed really tight.
Okay. I would like you all to roll another dexterity saving throw. I will roll one for Al as well.
Is my chair still up, or am I like on the floor?
Oh, you're just fucking sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot
Uh,
about that.
You probably would be. What did you get on your dexterity saving throw?
I think I'm 21. No, 19.
19. Yeah, the chair more than likely would have been ripped from underneath you, but with your quick reactions, you managed to sort of steady yourself from hitting the ground too hard. So I would say more than likely you would either be standing or seated on the floor.
Yeah.
However you wish to be.
I'll be laying on the floor now.
Okay. So,
Privilege, kids.
Fuck you,
as
Noodle.
another
This isn't even role playing anymore. This is just you IRL.
Yeah.
100%. I'm just gonna change Fallon's name to Noodle.
Yeah, please.
And wait, we're gonna have to change the overlay to himself
That's right.
as well. Okay, as another huge gust of wind tears across the building, ripping off more of the wooden walls. At this point, there is almost no building left. Junior, you are hit by probably a door, or at least feels like a door. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. On a 24, I'm hit by a fucking door.
Oh, that was perception. Maybe not. My bad. I read your perception. Ignore that. You're fine.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
That door, however,
You die.
that door, however, does hit Al
Fucking hell.
as it
man.
flies across the bar. And he goes limp.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Do I see the door by chance as this happens?
I'm gonna
'Cause
I'm
we're,
gonna
like,
run over
laying
to
together.
I'm running over to Al and well yeah, sorry, do I see that too? Do I hear
You're
that?
all right next to him, pretty much. So
Okay.
yeah,
All right, so
you would all see him get smacked by this wooden
Then
wall.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some cure wounds on him then.
Okay. So, as he got hit, you would see there was probably a slight wound from where he was hit by the door. You see that sort of stitch itself up a little bit. Bleeding stops. He is unresponsive, though.
But he's still alive. He's just knocked out.
You can roll me a medicine check
With
with disadvantage. Because there is a hell of a storm going on around you.
how do I set the disadvantage for these checks?
There should be a toggle on the top middle of your sheet with normal advantage, disadvantage.
Middle.
It's right above armor class. You'll see advantage, normal, which should be
Some
red,
sheets
and then
don't have it, you have
disadvantage.
to-
I don't see it on mine.
Yeah, if you in the top right, there's a little cog next to spells. You can change it there.
Okay.
Roll queries. just
Did I not set that up?
advantage toggle instead of always roll advantage?
Yeah. Yeah, advantage toggle will make it work, and then it'll show up next to core on the left side.
You see it?
No, where's which?
So
So
click the
the-
cog next to spells.
Yeah, I'm at the cog. I'm not seeing
Yeah,
the.
far right, underneath the NPC checkbox,
Okay.
it says roll queries. It should
Okay.
say always roll advantage, then change that to advantage
Query-
toggle.
To advantage toggle. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
No problem.
My bad, I should have set that up.
Okay, so disadvantage medicine.
Yep. It's very hard to tell. There is a lot going on. You've got debris flying all around. It's extremely hard for you to see. Some might say impossible. So you can't quite tell.
Yeah, I can't see. Can I hear his heart beating though?
I would say no, given the situation.
Okay.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah, I can see the door that fucking maybe outright killed him, right?
It has gone.
No,
It's
the
sort
door's
of-
just fucking flown straight through. Like, it hit him and
Yeah.
then kept flying.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there any, like, part of a wall by chance that, like, I could probably grab?
You can roll me a perception check to look around.
15.
Yeah, I'd say there's. You meaning just like a piece of loose debris?
Yeah, like a chunk of wall. Like, essentially, I want to find, like, a chunk of wall and use it to, like, place over top of us to try and give
Yeah.
us, like, an extra, like, almost like a laying shield or something.
I'd say you'd probably find there's maybe like a big loose wooden board that has just sort of gotten lodged behind the bar area.
Okay.
Hey, Borjmir, Zora. Grab this. Let's lift it over ourselves. Try and cover us up in case shit starts falling, you know?
Feeling around. All right, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start just grabbing it and kind of pulling it over us.
Then when you feel it, just kind of grab and hold it over us, right?
Okay, as you pull up this board and try to lift it over you. Are you lifting it sort of like over the bar area, and so it's like a roof above you?
I'm literally laying it on top of us. Like, I want the
Okay.
wall to be on our backs as I'm, like, laying prone, just trying to pull it, and then, like, somehow, if I can, like, just try to hold it in place so it doesn't go flying. Because basically, I just want it to
okay.
be like a fucking cover shield, so if shit starts falling, it's going to hit the wall first before it hits us.
Yeah. Okay. Roll me a strength check, and you can have advantage because Bojmir is helping you.
Okay. 12.
It's a struggle. The wind is buffeting it. It's quite heavy as well. It's a fairly substantial, big wooden. It's almost a beam, especially compared to your size. But yeah, I'd say you'd manage it.
Yeah. As long as I feel like we're pretty well covered, that's just kind of what I would struggle to try and do.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just gonna lay here and wait this out. Good to each of you.
What other option do we have?
Fair point. Fallon, you still over there?
Yes, I'm doing okay.
All right.
I'm just going to keep laying as this shit keeps flying by.
Okay. I would like each of you to roll me one more dexterity saving throw.
Oh my
You.
Do we have advantage because there's a thing
Yeah,
over top
Junior,
of us?
Sora, and Bojmir can have advantage because you've got your little makeshift roof.
23.
There we go. So we got a 10, a 16, and an 18 from. That's for no. Okay. Sora, you are pulled from underneath the bar by the wind. It has picked up very, very heavily,
Cool.
and you are pretty roughly slammed against the remainder of the back wall of the bar. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
You are knocked unconscious.
Cool.
The rest of you weather the wind just fine.
The
Any
wind
of
is
you
done.
like to do anything?
It calmed down. When you say weather the wind, you mean it like it's done?
You weather that big gust. Essentially, the wind is still whipping around.
All right, then I'm gonna try to grab Sora and drag her back underneath. Since she got pulled out of it, I'm gonna grab her by her leg and pull her back in.
Okay, please roll me a strength check. That is absolutely fine. Again, it's a struggle. It's very wind. You're sort of combating the wind and Sora's weight. But you manage it. Anyone else doing anything else?
I assume I would have seen Bojmir doing this, right? Laying there?
Yeah.
All right, Bojmir. What I want you to do is hang on to her. I'm gonna grab onto you. I'm gonna lock onto Al. As long as we're all hanging on to each other, it's gonna be harder for all of us to get picked up from the wind one by one. Maybe get a better chance of trying to stay together, not getting thrown against the fucking wall and stuff.
Very good, very good.
All right, and I'm gonna start.
You not doing okay over there?
I did just fucking cheery.
Okay, good. No,
And I'm gonna interlock arms and shit.
Okay. So, you all do so. You brace yourselves against the wind. Thalon, you doing anything else, or are you just chilling where you are?
Yeah,
Okay.
keeping myself flat on the ground.
The wind continues to whip around you. You can continue to hear bits of rubble and debris tearing off of nearby buildings. This probably lasts 10, 15 minutes. And then slowly you start to feel the winds die down. Another 5, 10 minutes passes by, and soon there is nothing but a light breeze as some rubble just slowly settles.
So we're all good now.
Yeah, the wind has stopped.
All right. We're gonna push the top off,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna go over to
Roll me
Sora.
a strength check first.
I'll help him lift it off.
Yeah, you can do that with advantage
I
then.
imagine
Not that you'll
18's
need it.
good enough, right?
Yeah, you're fine. So you push the board up. There's a lot of rubble that's sort of landed on it that clatters to the ground around you, but you lift it up and you're good to go.
All right. I'm gonna crawl over to Sora and start shaking her a little bit. My friend, wake up! Slap her in the face.
Yeah, roll me a con check, Sora.
Okay.
Did somebody get hurt?
Nope.
You remain unconscious.
Do I see any scratches? Or well, I don't see. Do I feel any bloody wounds?
I would say there is probably a hell of a lump on the back of her head where she
Okay.
was sort of thrown against the back wall of the bar.
Okay. And I put my ear up to her chest, and do I hear breathing and a heartbeat?
Yes, you do.
All right. I think she will be fine. She just needs to rest.
All right, and what about this guy here?
I'm gonna start kind of shaking Al and seeing if I can get Al to wake up.
Okay. Nothing. He remains limp.
Oh my God, he's fucking dead.
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna go over and put my ear to his chest and listen for a heartbeat and listen for breathing also.
It's faint.
He is
But-
very close, but he's not dead yet.
He's okay.
Son of a
Better not have been.
bitch.
I fucking put cure wounds on him. If he was dead, it shouldn't cure him.
What the fuck was that wind? Where the hell did that come from just all of a sudden?
Now is not the time. We must make sure everybody is okay. You grab Al, I will grab her. We got to get out of here. This building could collapse on us still.
How big is Al? Is he like a decent sized guy?
Yeah, I'd say relatively short. So I'd say he's probably about 5.5 foot.
I mean, like build though. Is
pretty-
he like a heavier?
There's
guy?
no way you're going to
He's-
carry him, is what it probably comes down to.
Yeah, he's pretty big. Junior would definitely not be able to carry him.
All right,
Hey,
Boj,
Fancy
I tell you
Pants.
what. Yeah,
Come
yeah.
give him a hand.
Oh, Boj, why don't we do this? How about you take Al here, and I'll take Sora.
No, get Mr. Fancy Pants over there.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yeah,
Come give
you
him a
want to
hand.
come help me move this guy? He's alive though, so gotta be careful.
He's okay.
The fucking you look around us. You see this shit? The fucking walls just caved in.
It's fine. And then I just click my fingers and I cast Unseen Servant to help him carry the body instead of me.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that same thing, too.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to click my fingers and get Unseen Servant to get to help out, too.
How much can
Right.
Unseen Servant carry?
It has a strength of 2, so it doesn't do anything.
Okay. So nothing happens. You click your fingers and maybe like an arm lifts up and then
man.
I'm just gonna try and lift Al.
Oh,
Okay.
I've got Sora underneath her arms, and I'm kind of dragging her. Not really carrying her,
Let
I'm
the
just
help
dragging her.
upstairs.
We're just trying to get out of the tavern.
yeah. Junior, roll me
collapse on
a strength check.
I will come over and help him if the servant isn't doing anything, which I know is pretty quickly that it isn't.
Yeah, that's fine. You can roll up with advantage then if Alan's helping you. Yeah, you both just. Whoop. Maybe Thalen's got Al under the sort of shoulders and mainly dragging him. Junior's got like the legs.
Yeah.
His
I'm
butt's
like the kid,
probably
like, holding the little.
you're sweeping the
Nubbins.
debris away with his butt as you
Let's
carry him.
fucking go. God, it's time for you to get a fucking diet when you wake your wrists up. Ugh. All
My
right.
servant is just pouring some ale into the tankards, and they're just following behind us. Two tankards.
Okay. So, as you walk out onto the street, you see not much. Where there was previously buildings, there is now mostly rubble. The only structures really that you see are foundations of buildings, some wooden support, door frame here and there. The occasional building made of stone that's managed to weather the storm a lot better than those made of wood. There are some bodies strewn across the streets. You can't tell whether alive or dead from just a glance.
This place looks like it got wiped out.
Yes. Does not look good at all.
Luckily, it was a small town, though. Could have been much worse, I suppose.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly tell that to the people who might maybe made it through this thing.
No, well, I wouldn't. Speaking of which, and then I click my fingers again, so that my servant just throws the ale over the Al's face, and then the other one over Sora's face to try and wake him up.
Okay, Sora, roll a con check. You can have advantage on this one because you haven't.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they both wake up. Sora, you awake to a very foul stench and a bit of a wet feeling across your face.
What the fuck?
Your head hurts.
Yeah, sorry about that. I would have used some wine if I had it, but
What did you fucking...
it was ale or pond water, and I figured that the ale would be at least slightly less dirty than the pond water.
Thanks.
Yes, you're welcome.
What's going on?
Oh, everybody
Now?
died.
Everybody died.
Yes.
Even the
Ow.
guy, the car driver?
I think he probably left.
Al sort of looks up at you from where you're carrying him, blurry-eyed, and
What? What do you mean?
Everybody's dead, Al. Everyone you ever knew or loved is gone.
All right, hold on. We haven't had a chance to scout a town yet. We don't know if there's people still alive or not. But Al, things is looking a bit bleak here.
Is my bar okay?
Al, you ever like attend school or something in your earlier days?
No.
You have a backup plan?
Backup plan for what?
In case, I don't know, your bar's leveled? You know, just hypothetically.
When we're basically standing in your bar right now, we didn't really take you that much further than the bar.
Al, are you
No.
good with your hands?
A little bit.
I mean, like you built this bar with your own two hands, yeah?
No. I don't build bars, I just work here.
Do you know how to build a little building, like a little shack or something?
No. Why would I?
Rough lot in life there for you, Al. Tell you what, you good at running bars?
Well, yeah, it's pretty much everything I do every day. Run a bar.
You good at like talking to people, negotiating that kind of thing? You know, yeah, tell you what, Al, just you know what, just get yourself healed up here and you know, like patch your wounds, see if you can get some like get a nice cut there on your arm, maybe find like a rag or something, wrap that up so it stops the bleeding, and then just see if you can find yourself some food, some things to take care of yourself here, and you know, maybe go on to the next town over. See if you can get yourself a job at the bar there.
Next town out. What do you mean?
He starts looking around, and you can see that he's slowly realizing what the state of the buildings are around him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Al.
Well, that was a bit of a strong wall of wind. Ugh. Oh, God. Next town over is like 3 days away.
Well, you're gonna have a hell of a walk then, huh? I'd say find yourself some food, get yourself a little bit of water, you know, something to drink. If you can find like a sword or a shield or something to, you know, protect yourself just in case. But yeah, I don't know if there's a ton left for you. You got like a little lockbox or something, like some coin inside your bar.
Lockbox? No.
I mean, where do you keep all your money in the bar? Like, people pay you for drinks and shit, pay for the rooms. Where do you keep your money?
He just pulls a pouch of coins from his pocket.
I'll just put it in here.
All right. How much you got in there?
He opens it up, sort of pours it out into his hand, starts counting it, and
Oh my God, he doesn't know money, does he?
he can roll me an insight check.
I don't even want to. Tell you what, Al, can I help you out here? Can I help count that for you?
All right.
He kind of looks at you a bit funny.
I'm gonna just take a minute and count out his coin.
Can I do a perception check to see if you're stealing any?
Of course you can.
While this is going on, I'm gonna be over here summoning.
Are you stealing any?
Again?
No, I'm not stealing anything. I'm just actually counting out his coin.
Sorry, what was that, Drex?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna be over here doing my ritual to get my familiar back since it died in the event.
Yeah, not a problem. You can spend 10 minutes doing so.
Yeah.
Casting the ritual in whatever way you would like, and poof, after 10 minutes, your owl appears.
I'm gonna be sat on like a stool that I brought out with my legs crossed, and I've got my familiar just my servant just pushing up against any wounds on an owl with like a cloth that it would have found.
Okay. So he stands there, watches you counting his money. Roll me 3d10.
24.
So copper, silver, gold, that's how much he has.
Okay.
In that pouch.
All right. So you know the difference between either, right, Al?
Well, yeah, copper, silver, and gold, right?
Yeah, right. And you know that gold is more valuable than silver, and silver is more valuable than copper.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So these pieces right here, the gold, and I'm gonna hold up the 8 gold. These is valuable. This is the most valuable ones you got. You want to use more of the silver and the copper. So one of these is worth 10 of these, and I'm holding 1 silver and like his handful of, or 1 gold and his handful of silver. This should be enough to get you into the next town, be able to get yourself some food, a place to stay, some new clothes, that kind of thing. You got enough here. So gather up what you can gather here, make your way to the next town, and start trying to get yourself situated, all right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, that's all I can do now. There's not exactly going to be anyone around to look after this place, or... Oh, I wonder if Jim's... Have you seen anyone else?
I'm looking around. Do you see anybody else here, Al?
No, that's true.
Yeah. So, tell you what. Go over to next... What's the next town over, Squalden?
Well, it depends which way you go.
All right, where are you planning to go, Al?
I don't know.
Okay, you need to go to the next closest town. What is that called?
Well, I guess there's rule. I'd have to go over the mountains for that.
That is literally the closest town to you. Have you never left Rindale, Al?
Nope. Well, I took a couple of mile walk one day.
Do you have a
Well-
map? Can you read a map?
No.
Right.
Al, does somebody come by here often? In a carriage, perhaps?
No, don't really get that many visitors. We've got the occasional, like trader and stuff, but other than that, no.
I know I asked you this before, but what about a woman named Trista?
Think hard. I don't know if she would have been local here.
Mm, no, not really. Is that your? Do you know? Is that? I don't know. Is that someone I should know?
We are supposed to meet someone here named Trista. And we did you a favor by bringing you out of that horrible situation. You could do us a favor and think very hard to see if you know someone named Trista.
Yeah. Okay.
Sort of puts his fingers to his temples, like scrunches his eyes together, thinks for a moment.
No, I've got nothing.
Okay, you've been on walks. You're not really left Rindale. Do you know of the next nearest town? Like, do you know how to get there? If you went walking, could you get to another town? You got anybody who lives nearby? Maybe they live in a house or something?
Well, no, not really. I know of rule over the mountains.
All right, Al, you have anything
That's about
valuable
it.
in your body? You got like any personal possessions, set of clothing, backpack, something like that? Something that belongs
Turns
to you?
around, looks at the rubble of the bar.
Well, whatever's left in here.
All right, go in there. Look for your backpack. Look for your stuff. You're gonna need it.
All right. Well, thank you for, keep me safe and everything. I hope you find your friend.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not walking away here for a minute, so just go look for your shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I must talk to you all for a second here.
Yeah,
Now, the
I
young
agree.
lady here had mentioned that she thought this was a trap. Well, they've never seen this wall of wind before. We happened to be here during this time. Maybe she is right. Maybe there is something to this. Maybe this was a trap to bring us all to the same location.
Yeah,
And
and then
wipe
get
us
us
out.
killed.
Hey, well,
Yes.
it
I-
nearly did.
All right, so
All
I'm,
except for the Mr. Fancy Pants here. He was
Yeah,
not sent
well.
here to meet Trista.
no, but he's got people potentially looking out to kill him anyways. So maybe it was
Possible.
I have a
tied in the
question.
same thing. Yeah.
What if Trista? What if this whole thing? You said you didn't get a note. You weren't here to meet Trista. Who are you here to meet?
A man named Konaksana.
Okay. Do you know him?
He's a family friend.
No. Do you know him?
No, he's a family friend.
There is a difference. Your family may have friends, but you
Yes,
might
I
not know
do.
who they are. Do you know
How do
him
you know
personally?
he's a family friend?
Because he regularly visited my home. I didn't see him, but
That seems strange that he regularly. Did you live in a closet?
no, but my family has very many friends, being the people that they are.
Did you usually not see these people?
Mostly, yes. I don't have time to meet all of my parents' guests.
Okay. We get that you're super important, but I'm trying to get some things clear because right now it very much seems like if people are trying to kill you and they had killed your parents and might have been trying to kill people in your family, perhaps this was a grand assassination attempt and we were
It's possible.
all called here to be here at the same time, so it's just all very strange.
I don't mean to be rude, but why would anybody wish to assassinate you three?
I have no idea.
That is a good question.
Hey, Sora, this personal information that was a part of your note. Would that would the information that someone would know about you, would they have any reason to, want to try and seek some form of justice or revenge?
No, the information that was in my letter has nothing to do with anything I've done. It has something to do with figuring out something about my parents. It's nothing that deserves justice.
All right. Well,
How about you, Fancy Pants? Why are you meeting this family friend here?
Oh, just some business to attend.
What kind
Funeral.
of business? You see, you are the oddball here. You are the one that does not make sense.
Well, I don't think that I have anything to do with you people, if I'm honest.
Well, we happen to be in the same carriage. We happen to be in the same city, all with notes. I think you have something to do with us.
Well, I don't have a note. You see, I just needed to come here because I'm visiting a lot of my family's old friends to invite them to the funeral.
The
I'm
funeral?
sorry. I
Roll
hate to
me
be the guy to
insight
point this
checks.
out. All
Who?
of us.
Anyone that's trying to tell if he's lying.
Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
you're so honest.
Yeah, I'm straight fucking believing him. I
Yeah.
believed him from the last time.
I didn't believe
Yep.
it. I could hear his fucking heart beating like he's a liar.
Well, at the moment, you would think that he is telling the truth. But, well, from what he's saying at least, Bojma, you'd have a bit of a better idea that he's lying.
I don't understand.
Or potentially lying.
If your family had money, which is how you act and how you speak and what you've said many times, why would they be such close friends with someone who lives here? You seem to think less of all the people here. Were your
Sometimes
parents not
people with
assholes,
money-
or?
Oh, my parents were assholes, yes.
Mm,
Although I'm not.
okay.
Sometimes when the rich get tired of the city life, they move to the country. I really don't know why, but it happens occasionally.
So you knew you'd never met this person face to face?
No, I haven't met many of my parents' friends face to face. They're all politicians.
Okay.
Or people
So
that
how
don't-
did you know that they lived here?
I have a list of names, and I'm going to the list
Why are you doing this and not some servant?
because it's a family matter. It's a tradition that my family has upheld for quite some time.
It's a weird tradition to treat people that are not wealthy like shit until you need something, but I guess
Well, this
I
man is
just don't
wealthy.
understand it.
He's a family friend. I don't
No, I
believe that I
understand.
treat the. I tipped the man in the bar quite well.
Yes, you did. I wish I had an award that I could give you. But I don't. I don't carry one.
It's not my fault that I don't enjoy the smell.
No, it's not. I'm just, you have to, you're not questioning at all why you don't think this could have been an assassination attempt on you if they've never
think
had
it's
this
possible.
happen
I
and
think
now it
it's possible.
happens.
Well, that's quite a lot of damage for just little old me.
Well, you're so important.
Well, my parents were important.
Oh, you're not.
No, not particularly.
All right. We got bigger things going on here.
I'd like
so,
to hear him say that a few more times.
Do we though? Do we have bigger things going on here?
I mean, we need to figure out the fuck we're gonna do. We was in a town trying to meet somebody. Obviously, they ain't here. We almost died to a fucking wind wall or some shit. And now we got nowhere to go.
Well, honestly, I have nothing tied to you guys. I might as well leave.
I mean, I think all of us plan to leave. Or you want to stay in a fucking shithole here?
I
By the
will not
way,
stay in the shithole.
Speaking of staying in shitholes, the fuck are we gonna do about Al? I mean, the guy's dumber than a fucking box of rocks. He's got a little bit of coin on him. I don't even know what the fuck he's got.
Well, I do want my
somebody to
coin
take care
back
of
from the
himself.
hotel room that I did not stay in.
How much was the hotel room?
2 silver.
All right, here you go. I hand him 2 silver.
All right.
All right, you squared up with Al, but what the fuck we gonna? I mean, if we leave this guy to die. We're probably better staying together in terms of getting out of here. At least until we figure out, next town to figure out where the fuck each of us is gonna go. But no sense in walking along the countryside here on a lonesome,
Might I suggest a little bit of shopping before we go out?
Where would you like to shop? There's no buildings left. Everything is in rubble.
Correct.
You would like to loot.
Call it what you will.
That is
Because
called
he's not
looting.
an asshole, remember?
You're going to steal from these impoverished people who just lost everything. You're going to take even more from
Impoverished
them.
People. Find a living person other than Al. Al can take what he wants.
I'm sure there's others around here. They're all just
Okay.
injured. We should go look for the injured people.
You can do that. I'll look for the
Yeah.
people.
I'm gonna yell out.
Hey, we got any injured bitches out here?
Any injured bitches?
Holla at your boy.
Match your boy if you an injured bitch, yo.
This one goes out to all the injured bitches.
I'm gonna send my familiar up and have him fly around and look at the rubble, and maybe get a bird's eye view, if you will.
Okay. So as you do so, you, Junior, don't hear anyone shouting back saying, "Yeah, I'm over here, I'm hurt."
God, I kind of wish Al would have shouted back.
He's busy sort of rummaging through
Picking up
various
his
bits
wife.
of rubble. Yeah. So Rosemary, your owl flies overhead. You can, through its eyes, see the destruction of Rindale. Again, bodies strewn through the streets, buildings leveled. You can also, however, see a small gathering of survivors at the entrance to the town. In the crowd, you spot the somewhat familiar outfit of our guard captain, Morrow.
Yeah.
Looks like he's been looking around for survivors while you squabbled.
All right. There are more people by the entrance of the town. Let us go there.
All right. Al, you hear that?
What was that?
Got some friends at the front of town. Maybe somebody who can help take care of you there.
Oh, okay. Well, I haven't quite found too much.
You can see he's got maybe like some tattered rags in one hand. He's currently got maybe like a broken bottle that he's putting to one side as he sifts through glass and wood to try and see if there's any intact boxes.
At the front of town.
Yeah, right by the gate. Go talk to Captain Morrow. And tell you what, you know that coin purse you got on you?
Yeah.
You keep that close to yourself. Use it to take care of yourself, all right?
Always do.
All right. I'll go run along then. Go talk to Captain Morrow. See if you got any friends at the front of town. You guys can figure out how you're gonna, rebuild, pick yourselves up, all right?
Are you not gonna go see if they're all okay?
I'm gonna hang with these guys first.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I'll see you there. If you come over there, I'm sure that they're probably looking to make sure there's more people okay.
All right. Well, you go run along. I don't think they're too worried about us. We ain't even from you.
Okay.
We're just stopping by to visit. But you go. You got any family here? Something else? Got like a wife, a daughter, something like that. You got a dog or some shit?
No, it's just me and my bar. Well,
Alright.
it was. It's not much of a bar. Well, I mean, the bar's still there, but
I mean, I
the
think
bar's not there.
I think the floor and you got something to build around, right, Al? I want
Yeah,
you
that's true.
to take some time, gather up all the scrap woods, have the town help you rebuild. People are gonna need a stiff drink at the end of all this. Whiskey.
yeah,
Next time
yeah,
you build your bar,
definitely.
you need whiskey, all right? You find fucking somebody who can get you some whiskey. But
Make it out of stone next time too.
yeah, build your bar out of
whiskey?
stone.
Oh, the bar.
And maybe
Okay.
have a cellar, a wine cellar. For fancy
I-
pants here.
Up for the wine cellar.
Okay.
He sort of
Just
rubs
go
his
to the
head
front
and-
of town, Al. Just go to the
Yeah,
front of town.
oh,
Go see Captain Morrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, Al,
Okay.
can I just
yeah.
ask where the item that the general store would have been?
It was towards the front of town.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Bye. Thank you.
Goodbye, Al.
He just
Good
sort
luck.
of trundles off,
Yeah. Yeah.
waves over his shoulder at you all.
All right, well, at least we's not a fucking problem we gotta deal with. But, all right, should we, like, go to the front of town then and see, I don't know, see if Trista's at the fucking front of town or some shit? I don't even know anymore.
I don't believe there is a Trista after these events.
Okay, then why the fuck are we here? Clearly, I mean, we was here to be killed, I guess, by a wind wall or some shit, but...
Well, I'm going to go and see my friend Karnak at the general store, so I'll meet you over at the front of town.
Yes, at the general
I'll
store.
come with you.
I think I will join you in the general store.
I could
Sounds
use
like a
some
plan.
general things.
I mean, if we're all going together, why not make it a family
Yes.
occasion then?
Because, you know, he wanted to meet his friend Karnak at the general store when he first got here. That's why he came to the tavern with us.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
sure.
hold on. If your friend was at the general store, then why the fuck you come to the tavern?
It's bullshit, Junior. Come on.
I told you, I did not trust him from the start. I can hear his heart rate elevate every time he talks. He's a fucking liar.
All right, well, let's fucking, let's walk to the general store then. What was that, Lisa's place or some shit, right?
Yes, Lisa's, I believe.
Oh, fuck, there's the...
A little boy, you told me to go there.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the general store. What the fuck was his name again?
Luca.
Luca.
Luca, yes.
Yeah.
Although I don't know that, so it would be kind of more funny if
I
you
don't know
forgot
that
his name.
I don't know that either.
Shit.
I was steaming.
I mean, he was a fucking go with that guy. So I'll
Yeah.
go see if he's all right.
Okay,
Yes.
so you walk down the street, 2 buildings down, you turn right. I think it was right. And you start heading down towards town. You can see in the distance there is a gathering of people. There is not many buildings left at all. You can't tell what these buildings once were. Any signs that were hung from doors are either gone or so damaged that you can't read them. And as you get further down the street, you can see ahead Al talking to Captain Morrow. He points down in your direction and sort of looks and waves. Morrow looks towards you. Do any of you do anything?
Al is
Wave.
waving at us, or Moro is looking at us? And we're waving at
Al
us.
waves. He sort of points in your direction, sees that you're there, and then waves.
Yeah, I'll just
I'm
wave.
just gonna go like this.
Which
Tomorrow,
one was
like-
the general store?
He points to a nearby building that has at least the ground floor relatively intact.
Cool. I wish to go to that building.
What was your friend's name? The family friend?
Konak.
Konak?
Konak-sama. Yes,
What?
I doubt he's at the general store. That was just because I wanted to come here.
But he lives here, right? Hey, Moro. My friend is looking for a friend that lives here.
Yes, it is a very small village, so I'm sure you know him.
Yes,
His
he's
name is
probably the
Karnak.
most wealthy one here, according to. Important news. He's being invited to a funeral of our friend's parents here. They're very important people, and they've died, and he would like to personally invite him. So, do you know where he is or where he
If I'm
lived?
honest, he prefers to go under a different name.
Oh, what's the name?
I don't know, which is why I called him Karnak.
Okay, super wealthy. Can you just like describe what does he do for a living, or?
I don't know.
Or how
I
he
don't know
looks,
this
maybe.
man.
Perhaps
Oh, he
how
said
he
he was
looks.
a politician earlier. He's a politician?
He
We
would
have a very
once been
wealthy politician here that goes by a name that's not his own name.
Hold up. First,
General store, yes.
yes, it was.
Yes, I'll see you in a moment.
He's
Continue
gonna go
the
rob that
conversation.
store tomorrow.
No, but stop. Just stop.
I was just going to search for supplies for your survivors over here.
We've looked.
Okay.
We have everything.
Okay.
Firstly, did you see anyone else alive?
Now.
Okay, anyone else?
These three.
Apart from you four and Al, did you see anyone else?
Are you looking at me? Because I can't tell if you're talking to me or not.
Any of you? I don't care who answers me. Did you see anyone alive?
No, it's fucking hell. We
I
fucking
think
hold
it is
up in
safe
the
to say
bar,
I did
big
not
people.
see anybody alive.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
we it was just us and fucking Al. We held up in front into the bar. The bar got fucking tossed. Just, us and Al, and we told Al to go on in front of town and see if anyone was there.
Yeah, okay. Well, do you have any idea what that was?
It is a wall of wind.
Well, okay. Stupid question. Do you have any idea what could have
was.
caused it?
Wind?
Wind. Blowing
Perhaps.
things very hard.
When have you
A
ever seen
wall.
wind do that?
Never.
It is magical. It has to be magical.
I mean, that's the first time I ever fucking seen something like that.
Not either
Nope.
of them, honest.
Okay. Right, well. And you lot said you were here to see a friend.
Yes.
Did you find that friend?
No.
Uh,
Now back to the original question. Who is your wealthiest person here? You have a man named Karnak here.
Again, he'll be under a different name.
no, I don't really know anyone called Karnak.
Well, who is your wealthiest citizen in this small little town?
Probably the mayor. Mayor Quigley.
Mayor Quigley. Do you see Mayor Quigley around here?
No, I haven't seen him since, well, that whole wind thing. But he's probably holed up in his manor.
Does he leave here often to go on trips?
Not that I know of. I don't take much notice, really.
Then I guess he wouldn't be visiting your family, eh, Fancy Pants?
I don't think
Wouldn't
that
be
he's a
him.
mayor.
Hmm.
It would be quite odd to retire and become a mayor.
Yeah, I wonder who else it could be. I'm just like staring at you.
So
I mean, a mayor is also kind of like a political figure, right? The lead in the town. You said he's in politics.
But he most likely retired at this point.
Mm.
It's
How many
always
people
the
live
town.
here? Do you know?
I don't know. 50? 100?
50.
I don't
100.
really count how many people live here, I've got better
Yes.
things to do, like keeping the place safe.
Mm. Well, no comments there.
I have been in places with more than 50 people, and you can know everybody in the area quite easily with 50 to 100 people.
Well, I don't.
That's
Because, like I
helpful.
said, I've got better things to do than to know who everyone is.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Okay.
what
Well.
All
right, so
what are
you-
your plans now?
I mean, so you already
wanna
looked over the
help us
general store,
rebuild?
right? You said you searched, took out all your supplies and stuff out of there.
Well, yeah, of the store.
So there's no problem if our friend here goes and has a look around.
Yes, I am looking for a friend.
Knock yourself out.
All right. Well, there you go, there, Thalen.
I strut into the store.
Okay.
All right. What the fuck are we gonna do here, guys?
I will be leaving soon. There's nothing for me here.
I mean, no shit, we're gonna be fucking leaving here soon. But
Mm-hmm.
anybody got a map or something?
Captain, did you have any horses survive?
Well, no, our priority's really been looking for people. We haven't checked the horses. If they did survive, they'd probably run off. Because I don't think the stables are around anymore.
Hold on, Bojmi. Are you suggesting that we take the only form of livestock from this town that's already been destroyed,
I'm not
so that
taking.
we can go.
We would buy them. They would purchase them so they can get back on their feet.
I think the horses might be more valuable than the gold at the moment.
Yes, for us too.
Mara, you got a map of some shit of the
3-day
of the
journey is very
region?
long.
No, I'm not on me. I don't really need one. I don't travel.
All right, is there somewhere that we can get a fucking map from somewhere?
It would have been here.
Points to the store.
All right, well, perhaps we join our friend then. But, Bojmir, you have any plans of where you gonna go? I mean, we should probably just find like the next nearest town, at least get it some rest or some shit. Yeah.
That is my plan. The next nearest town.
All right, well maybe we travel together. Sora, that sound good to you?
I don't see why. We didn't know each other before this, and we don't know each other now.
Well, I will
Because
say
it's
this:
probably safer
if someone is trying
travel
to kill,
together.
if someone is trying to kill all three of us, then maybe it is better that we are together to watch each other's back.
Or somebody's trying to kill him, and we just do it for them, and then we're not at risk.
Hold on, here's a quick thought.
That is a good idea, though.
We was all holding up under the bar. Where the fuck was he? I could hear him in the bar.
Who knows? He's probably searching for an expensive wine.
Maybe he just found like a place to hold on. He was on the other side of the bar wall or something. He held up in the hearth or some shit.
You did not look at any scratches on him.
Even the universe knows
he
he
did
has
look
money.
all right. Well, maybe he's just the luckiest son of a bitch on this continent. And then, all right, well, let's go see if we can find a map of some shit, Bojmir. See if we can figure out where the hell we're gonna go. And Sora, to your point, we don't know each other before, don't know each other now, but at least if we're all gonna be traveling, probably safer to have more numbers. You know what I'm saying? Instead of walking around completely alone. Unless you want to go in your own way. That's I'm not gonna just offering a suggestion here.
If you really want me to stay with you, I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. if you
Yeah, look,
find
I'm
that
not telling you
interesting.
that. I'm not telling you
No,
that you
no,
got
I
it,
get
whatever.
it.
You know.
You're interested. It's fine. I'm pretty interesting.
How attractive is Sora, by the way?
I'm pretty fucking hot, but
Yeah,
not
so
like
you're
in a,
elf.
but not like in a way of like she tries to be hot.
He
Like she's
smells
just
really
like
good.
She's a wood elf, so she's just like statistically very attractive. But her attitude is like lone wolf-ish. Not the friendliest.
I mean, look, yeah. I'm just making a suggestion here. Probably safer in numbers, but you do what you got to do. I'm gonna go look and see if we can find a map of some shit. And
I'm gonna use
walk over
my,
to the general store.
I'm gonna use my unseen servant and have him start looking for a map for me.
Okay, as you are all heading into what is left of the general store, please roll me perception checks.
Why?
Okay, Junior, you don't really hear anything. Fallon, Sora, Bojmir, not so much. You start hearing a commotion from the people gathered at the front of town. You hear, "Oh God, what now? Really, that wind and now, what is that? Morrow, are we going to be okay?"
I don't know. Everyone, come on, get back into town. These stone buildings seem to hold up. Let's get inside one of those.
What would you like to do?
Can I look and see what they're actually talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you can roll me another perception check to have a
Oh
look.
gosh. Oh come on! It's like my highest fucking stat.
You don't quite see what they're looking at. The people are sort of rushing past you
I'm
Maybe
gonna
you
yell,
can't
what do you
quite.
guys what do you guys see?
Morrow sort of walking behind the crowd, ushering them on.
Well, I don't think that wind was the last of it. I think there's something else coming.
And he points towards where the wind was coming from.
Uh-oh. It's 8 beholders.
1d8 beholders.
Oh, because we all said it.
So, how
It's
many
48.
times did you say bars?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Said it a few times, so
Just a few.
I mean, there wasn't a counter or anything.
Are all of you looking now that he's pointed this out?
I'm still looting.
I'm going to use my eyes of the patron and have the patron talk to me and tell me what it sees.
Okay, Eyes of the Patron would give you full vision if you wanted to use that one.
Yeah.
Please roll me a religion check.
Ooh.
Brilliant. Wow. So your vision lifts. You can see. You hear Figman whispering to you. Well, I don't know why you're asking me to do this. You really don't want to see that. To be honest, I suggest you run. Just run. Although, it's not going to do you much good. And in the distance, you see, rushing towards you, a wall of pure blackness.
Shit.
As high and as wide as you can see. And it is coming fast. Much faster than the wall of wind. And Figman.
This is not very good. My patron
Right.
tells me that this is very, very bad and we can't outrun it. The wall of wind was nothing compared to this. This is bad. And if he says it's bad, it is bad. He has seen a lot of shit.
What do we do?
Can I do an
What do we do?
investigation check to see if I found any healing potions in here?
Before live.
So I'm gonna
Or any potions
ask
whatsoever?
Figman what he suggests.
Just run and pray. I mean, you're praying to me, but pray.
Shit. This is not good. He's giving me bullshit answers. We need to run. If
I
that's the
take
direction of
off.
darkness, we need to run the other direction.
I just take off running.
I start like using my vision that I have and running.
Oh.
Okay. Does anyone else run? Junior, Thalen, or is it just Sora and Borjmir?
I mean, kind of hearing Mar. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dallin.
I want to know if I found anything first before I decide on whether I run.
You
I
can
was
roll
looking
me.
when they were talking outside.
Yeah. Roll me an investigation check while you
Yeah,
for the 18. A lot of rubble, broken bottles. Essentially, it looks like the place has already been looted. Essentially,
cool.
there was a fair few people gathered at the front of town. You would expect that they probably all pitched in to look around for anything usable.
Right, well this place is worthless, so I'm down to running.
Yeah, well, let's get the fuck out of here.
Sounds good to me.
I'm like so far ahead already.
Yeah, I'm right with her.
Except you're
Okay.
running and like
Yeah.
a little bit off.
I'm-
a little bit to
I'm
the
like,
right.
I'm disoriented.
Yeah, he's doing zigzags.
Eyes of
Okay.
the patron lasts for 1d6 hours, by the way.
Right. Right.
Oh yeah, I should have got you to roll that one.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
you will be able to see for the next 3 hours.
Woo.
Hell yeah.
So that's going to make running a lot easier.
Yeah.
Each of you
Well,
Kind of.
Yeah, for a person that is usually blind.
Each of you take off running. You are passing the destroyed remains of Rindale, the body strewn through the streets. You pass a building, windows shattered. Piece of glass drops to the floor, shatters. As you're running, you see people in the streets doing the same, clutching children in their arms, clutching books, clothing, some with food. A child drops a loaf. They run back to pick it up. Their mother grabs them by the hand, pulls them, running. The wall of blackness rushes in. Looking over your shoulder, you can see it consuming everything. It approaches Rindale. It gets closer and closer. As it hits, one by one, each of your visions go black. You don't feel anything. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. This blackness lasts what feels like an eternity. Through the haze, after a while, you start to hear the sounds of screaming, the sounds of fighting. You hear Morrow in the distance.
What are these things? Everyone run! Just run!
And then, as you hear him running, fighting as he does so, you each feel a presence around you. And a voice says, "Yes, this is them. We need them alive. Come on, let's go." And that's where we end this session.
Fuck off.
Wasn't ready to end it yet.
Ours.
I was gonna bust out some fucking Eldritch Blast on their asses.
Can I just say how shitty it is that Bojmir rolled, did Eyes of his Patron, could see for 3 hours, and then immediately it was
Fucking
like
darkness.
And the darkness covers his vision and he can't see. I just picture him like,
is
yay,
bullshit.
oh.
You know the end of Shrek 2 when Pinocchio turns into a real boy and then instantly is no longer a real boy again.
Oh, God. Oh.
Fuck.
We're you know when I said we're fucked? We're fucked.
Mm. At least
No,
they
you're
said they need us
fine.
alive.
This is them? Excuse me? What the fuck did you just say?
It's them.
I don't
This
like
is
it.
them.
I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like you. I don't like this. I don't like any of it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Oh.
But did you have fun though?
No. No.
Okay. Right.
I think that's worthy of a level up, yeah?
I think so.
I think
Max HP as well. Spell slots recovered.
Oh, there for asking. I think that'll be 2 down.
God.
No.
It's so dead.
You'll be fine.
Mm.
Although you are going to have to wait to find out. So, let's say our round of shout-outs to end us off.
Fuck. Ours.
We go in
Shit.
reverse order from the start. Zardrax, do you want to go first?
Oh.
Shout out to my main man, Buzz Lightyear. Actually, I will not be here next week, so you're gonna have to fucking take over, Kipling. I have some personal business to do on Thursday.
Cool.
This will not be the norm, but a special occasion, so I will not be there. So don't kill me. I'll be
Okay.
sleeping.
I mean,
That
you
time.
won't see your death coming anyway.
You're not
so-
allowed
Yeah, I
to
won't
kill
see it
him while
anyway.
he's gone.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, you're all gonna
That's
have to re-roll new characters for next week.
Yeah,
So we'll just
true.
have you join them in 2 weeks. It's all
Yeah.
good.
gonna
But,
all be boring this time,
Yeah,
though.
during this time, check me out on Twitch TV, Zardrex. And that's all I got going on. Next. Noodle.
Next, Noodle.
Yeah, I've never streamed and will never stream.
You're such a liar.
So
You're
He's
literally
still
playing
lying.
yourself.
Yeah.
Insight
It
check.
shouldn't. His
Follow
name
me.
shouldn't
The-
actually be Noodle.
The character is over.
Yeah, we're done
Oh,
role playing.
shit. So go to at Leith Brownlee on Twitter and follow me for information on the game that I have made and am making, and play it because it's good. And Earthbound Blood.
Okay. You were doing
Okay.
good.
It doesn't even exist. I'll just say it enough, and then maybe one day it'll exist.
I hope not.
I'm
It's
just
the
renaming
mutation
it to
list
Earthbound
DLC.
No.
Blood. Yeah,
Do not rename your game Earthworm Blood.
why not? It's the
Because,
sequel
please,
to Earthworm Jim,
please.
but he joins a gang.
The Bloods.
The Bloods. The
Oh,
Earthworm Bloods.
dear.
Earthworm Blood.
Okay. Brutal Bree. Where can we
Hi.
find you?
You can find me at Brutal Bree everywhere on Twitch and Instagram and Twitter and all this stuff. Not Facebook because why? What the fuck? Why are people on Facebook anymore? Get off Facebook if you're on it. Yeah, I don't know. What's tomorrow? Friday?
Yeah.
Probably might do Arc. I'm not sure yet. I'll see. But I'm live like pretty much every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's always weird.
Okie dokie, Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil's Gaming. I played
Junior Valetti.
You can find me like sometimes Saturday and Sunday mornings at twitch.tv/Phils_gaming. Same on Twitter, where I just sometimes play random shit. So don't follow me. Go follow all of these lovely, beautiful people.
Follow him.
Yeah, follow Phil.
Follow Phil.
Follow Phil.
Big heart.
Hello, Phil.
Don't
Bars.
waste your time. Just you know what? Come back next Thursday and watch us figure out what the fuck "this is them, we need them alive" means.
Oh, that's if you figure it out. You know, you might not. All depends on what you roll. And going by today,
That was the
Some of
hook,
you might not.
Kipling.
Bree won't figure
that
it out.
was the hook.
Shut up.
Come back next week and find out what it means. And now you've already.
if we
all right,
don't
you know
figure
what?
it
No one's
out-
coming
well, no,
back.
chat might.
Yeah.
Chat will find
I'm
out.
pretty
Kipling will
They'll
just tell
know.
chat. We just won't know.
I'll just type it in.
All right,
Yeah.
So see, everybody,
Mm.
just come back next week and find out what the fuck that means.
Yeah. And of course, I am Kipling Senpai. You are in my domain right now. You can find me here Monday through Wednesday, 7-ish p.m. GMT. I'd translate that to other time, but you know, what's the point? GMT is true time. Should be the only time we follow.
No.
Other than BST, which
That shouldn't be a thing. Screw
Gonna be
daylight
weird.
savings. Just no. Daylight savings needs to be obliterated completely. But yeah, I stream bits and bobs. I'm in the middle of deciding whether or not to carry on with Arc or jump to other stuff. But yeah, the most important one's going to be Thursdays. So yeah, tune in next week. Find out what
Mhm.
happens. See if these guys really are dead.
We're gonna.
Well,
yeah,
I don't know what that is. Just
I don't know, but we're doing it. This is the thing
This is
now.
only finger guns.
Bars.
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 Yeah, tune in next week for more
Bars.
bars.
Broken bars, Al's bar.
Bars. You know, that's
Too many bars.
too
Too
soon.
far, Phil.
Too soon.
Too far.
Bars.
It was too soon. That kid that you gave a gold to is for sure dead.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
good job on that one. Here, go home. Go to your general store, mom.
Wait,
Yeah.
but his store was kind of there. Oh
The
my
store was
gosh.
okay, though.
We never learned if Thalen could have found his dead body.
Yeah.
He would have fucking just stolen the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah, oh
shit.
dear. Well, thank you all for watching. Thank you, players, for playing. It has been wonderful. I'm looking forward to what we do going forward.
shadows,
Bars.
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 Good bars, everyone.
Bars.
Good bars.
Bars.
cars.